up just a bit, but we were able to turn the corner. Nice seal block on the edge by Josh Simmons.
2nd and 3 for Patrick Mahomes. 3-time Super Bowl MVP. Mahomes in the pocket, lofts a pass and overthrows his intended receiver. He had a corner route at the near boundary, Noah Gray. And the Chiefs will have 3rd and 3 at their own 16-yard line. No score at 9:48 to go, first quarter.
Yeah, they run a slot with the 2 tight ends, Noah Gray and Travis Kelce. Kelce runs a short route. It's called a smash flag concept, where one guy goes deep corner, the other guy goes short. You hold that defensive back and try to teardrop it over the top, just a little too much mustard.
Chiefs were 5 of 14 on 3rd down against the Chargers, 0 for their first 7. They have 3rd and 3 here. Brashard Smith is in the backfield, along with Kareem Hunt. They fake to Hunt, rolling the right. Nolan Smith chases, quick throws incomplete. And pressure by Nolan Smith Jr. of the Eagles at the right side of the Chiefs formation. So after a 7-yard run on 1st down, the intended pass to Brashard Smith is incomplete, and the Chiefs are 3 and out. Matt Ariza's got to punt it.
Yeah, missed opportunity, well played by the defense. Brashard Smith got rerouted at the line of scrimmage, and then the speed of the defense forced Patrick Mahomes to have to try to drop that off. Even if caught, would have been short of the first down.
Ariza just 38.7 net last week in week 1. That's the bottom of the league. Jahan Dotson, former Washington first-round pick, is back to take this kick, and Ariza booms it. Dotson retreats, angling over his right shoulder, looks at it, fair catches at his own 22. Ariza needed a big punt. He got one. 5.37 a hang time on a 62-yard punt by Ariza, just 10 under his all-time career high. 9:35 to go, first quarter. No score. Let's keep it here as the Chiefs defense winning on 1st down on the first 2 sequence of downs in this game. Let's go to Josh Klingler.
All right, a couple of defenders to keep an eye on, guys. Mike Dana's right next to me down here on the sideline, working on his push-off. He was on the medical table during the last time out. Christian Fulton also getting looked at by trainers as well. No official designation on either, but a couple defenders banged up on the last drive.
Yeah, Fulton was battling injury all throughout training camp in the preseason. Jalen Hurts gets it back 1-1 in the regular season, his career against the Chiefs. They fake it to Barkley. Now rolling left is Hurts. He'll launch it, and the pass is going to be broken up. Brian Cook jumps in front of A.J. Brown and knocks it down in an excellent defensive play. That's football camp video there as Cook with 2 now early plays in this game defensively.
There's a lot of physicality being on display by the Chiefs defense. Trent McDuffie off the backside totally disrupts the flat route, or the shoot route, I should say, and then a great job of anticipating the play, timed deflection by Brian Cook.
Hurts only had 4 incompletions the entire game against the Cowboys. He's 1 of 5 early in this game, already 4 incompletions. 2nd and 10, Eagles at their own 22. No score. 9:30 to go, first quarter. Chiefs 4-man rush this time. They do push the pocket. It forces a check down throw to the far boundary. Jamari Connors spying the receiver Saquon Barkley and hits him at the 21 for a loss of 1.
It does not look like Jalen Hurts is as comfortable as we've seen him in the pocket in the past. I'm going to give this nod to not only the defense, but the fans, getting him rattled just a bit. He's taking those short throws. Now we got 3rd and long situation.
3rd down and a short 11, long 10. Line of scrimmage, the 21.5-yard line for Philly. Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson, Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen, Lane Johnson, the all-pro along the front protecting Hurts. Twist by the Chiefs, pressure on Hurts. He floats a pass up in the air, and the pass is going to be incomplete and out of bounds. A.J. Brown was the closest Eagle there, but the Chiefs had different guys. Noel Williams, the rookie, and the Chiefs have forced the Eagles on a 3-and-out after a 62-yard Matt Ariza punt. No score, 8:36 left, first quarter.
A great job by Noel Williams. He's playing zone coverage, but they run a little twist stunt up the middle. George Karlaftis comes up underneath, and he is the one that affected Jalen Hurts and that throw, forcing the 4th down.
Now the Chiefs have 2 punt returners back. Brashard Smith stands at his own 40, and 10 yards behind him is Nico Remigio. Man's punt comes to the Remigio side of the field, the near side. Remigio takes it at the 18, wants a right return, and gets one block. Now the 30, down across the 35. Well played by the one Eagle Kalen Granson, if he doesn't get him, who knows? A 59-yard punt and a 17-yard return on a left-to-right return by Nico Remigio. 8:23 to go in this initial quarter. Between the last two Super Bowl champions, there is no score. Here's Josh Klingler.
Our field report's presented by Missouri Tourism. However you vacation, Missouri has you covered, because in Missouri, there's a Mo for every MO. Find yours at visitmo.com. Mike Dana's back to the locker room, guys, to get looked at. Christian Fulton, heavy tape on the outside of the left ankle.
Chiefs go too tight. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. They'll throw it on first down. Mahomes will scramble at the 40. Angling to the near side. Looks at the defender and slides for a first down and a gain of 11 to his own 46-yard line. The Ida Grove, Iowa native Cooper DeJean was there defensively for the Eagles. He had the 38-yard pick six against the Chiefs last year in the Super Bowl.
This is a great job of awareness by Patrick Mahomes. Make no mistake about it. Just because Patrick rushes, he opts to run with the ball, does not mean that protection broke down. That was a great job by the offensive line.
No score. 1st and 10. Chiefs at their own 46. Chiefs in a spread set. They'll run it on a counter. Left it goes to Kareem Hunt. Slams into the Eagle defender and into Eagle territory. Seeing a knee touching at the 48.5, but it's a gain of 5 yards on first down on the counter. Safety Reed Blankenship and rookie linebacker Jahad Campbell team up for the Eagles defense.
Chiefs look like they're going to go with a tempo offense here, trying to keep their foot on the gas pedal. I like it.
2nd and short, 5 for the Chiefs. Ball into Philly territory at the 48.5. Hunt stays in. Quick throw, right side throw, a quick slant that is caught with traffic, is caught by Hollywood Brown with Quinion Mitchell. A gain of 3, but a tough catch. Mitchell's a very physical corner, second year out of Toledo.
Yeah, 6 foot, 193 pounds. Good closing speed there. Got to be careful throwing late to the flat.
3rd and 1. They place it at the Eagles' 45-yard line. Chiefs are going to up on the football quickly without a huddle. Mahomes on 3rd and 1 will throw it. Looks to go right, trying to scramble right. And he's going to go on the angle for a first down and stays in bounds and then skips out of bounds in front of Cooper DeJean. 2 scrambles by Mahomes, 1 for 11, now for 8, both resulting in first downs.
And neither of them were a product of bad protection. These are just opting to run, utilizing his athleticism, seeing a vacancy in the second level, and taking advantage of it to extend this drive.
The Eagles missing 10 guys from their Super Bowl 59 defensive champion, 5 starters. And of their defense, only 1 is not on a first-year contract or a 1-year contract. Sweep comes near side. Pacheco's got no chance. The line of scrimmage was the 37 of the Eagles, and now a loss of 2. They try to go wide. Zadarius Smith, the 11-year veteran who they picked up recently, and Andrew Makuba was there, a safety and a rookie safety out of Texas.
Yeah, they just had more bodies on the left side, our left side, their right side, than we could block. And with that team speed, they're able to make a negative play.
This is a fast, young defense, but not very much experience on this defense. Very, very different than the Super Bowl 59 crew. Middle blitz. Mahomes, hot read. It's high and incomplete. He was looking at Juju Smith-Schuster on a quick slant because the middle backer was coming, Zach Bond. He came in a hurry, and it had to be a hot throw, but it's an overthrow and incomplete. The Chiefs have 3rd and 11 at the Eagle 38.
Well, the question has been answered by the pressures that the Philadelphia Eagles have employed so far in this first quarter. Gone against the grain in what we saw in the Super Bowl, multiple times opting to blitz here early.
They didn't blitz one time in Super Bowl 59. They have 3rd and 11 here to the Chiefs at their own, at the 39 of the Eagles. Chiefs are 3-by-1 in the set. Kareem Hunt is in as the lone setback. They show blitz again. But there's going to be a false start here on Kansas City, but this feels...
Offense number 29. 5-yard penalty.
On Kareem Hunt, but very similar to the encroachment call that the Chiefs had when the Eagles had the ball, because it was the middle backer that caused the flinch.
Yeah, they're lining up 6 and 7 guys at the line of scrimmage. And what they're trying to do is just confuse the blocking, especially on the left side with our youth and Josh Simmons and Kingsley Suamataia.
No score, 5:38 to go first quarter, but the Chiefs have 3rd and 16 at the Eagle 43. Kareem Hunt, Rashard Smith in the backfield. They flank Mahomes. Now they take Smith and sprint him in motion. They're going to run a draw play to Kareem Hunt. And he gets just to the 40-yard line, just 3 on 3rd and 16. Nolan Smith Jr. in his 3rd year, really fast. He was the fastest player in the combine for his weight at the time when he was coming out from the Georgia Bulldogs.
A good, smart play there, just trying to get a chunk of that penalty yardage back to get in more comfortable field goal range for Harrison Butker and get some points on the board.
Already a Chiefs record, 31 50-plus yard field goals. This will be put down at the 48. This is a 58-yard attempt. He had the game winner against the Eagles in Super Bowl 57. Placement is down. Butker's kick, high, flutters, end over end, it's no good. And the Chiefs will give field position to the Eagles as it went wide to the right. But that thing was fluttering high, not really much wind in this stadium. Very similar to his kick that was good against the Cincinnati Bengals back in the 2022 AFC Championship game. Chiefs fans, if you're running short on time, shop online at your Kansas City Hy-Vee. Add items to your cart with a single click and choose pickup or delivery from one of the 20 KC Metro locations. Hy-Vee, your game day MVP. Great field position now for the Eagles at the point of the missed kick, and that is their own 48-yard line. No score, 4:54 to go in the first quarter.
I don't have a problem with them trying to put points on the board. They could have punted it and tried to get the ball inside the 5-yard line.
Jalen Hurts, who has been thwarted here early on his first two drives, gives it to Saquon Barkley right, cuts it back left, spins off the initial hit, crosses midfield, and fights his way to the Kansas City 49. A gain of 3. But Trent McDuffie, one of the better tacklers as a corner, was right there. Let's go to Josh Klingler.
Update on Mike Dana, now a hip injury, questionable. He's back in the Chiefs locker room. Also, Omar Norman-Lott has seen his first action here in this opening quarter, guys. The rookie who did not play in Brazil.
Yeah, problem ankle throughout camp as well. 2nd and 7 for Hurts in Chiefs territory. Quick throw near side. It is caught. An immediate tackle made by Jaden Hicks on Devontae Smith on a quick throw, short of a first down, but only a yard shy at the Kansas City 43.
And more pressure, trying to get into the face of Jalen Hurts. He gets rid of it quickly. Shamari Connor. So we've seen Jalen Watson, Shamari Connor, Jaden Hicks, Trent McDuffie all put pressure on the quarterback in different circumstances.
No score, 3:51 to go in the first quarter. Tush push time for the Eagles. 3rd down and 1 in Chiefs territory at the 43. And Hurts with the rugby scrum of bodies and gains 2. It's all he needed for the first down. Brand new set of downs for the Eagles at the Kansas City 41.
2 tush pushes, both over the left guard tackle gap. Remember what we experienced against Josh Allen in the playoffs, where we were able to stop him later in the game because of that tendency.
It's like 700 pounds over there, though, with Mailata and Dickerson. First down and 10 for the Eagles at the Kansas City 41. Double tights here. Again, no Dallas Goedert today. They run a stretch play right to Barkley. Last year's 2,500-yard season, counting the playoffs, the best in NFL history, but just 3 yards. Nick Bolton, George Karlaftis, they're doing their job defensively.
Yeah, you got to get depth into the backfield. That's a nice job. You just got to contain Saquon, not allow the big chunk yardage.
And again, the Chiefs did that in the Super Bowl last year. But this was the down that became an issue. 2nd down and long 6. Dillon is in now at running back. Hurts, hands out, waiting the snap from Juergens, takes it. And now a throw goes left side on a wide receiver screen. Good block at the 30-25 and down to the Kansas City 24. Devontae Smith, the recipient of the catch. Cook eventually made the tackle. Gain of 13 after it looked like the Chiefs had a chance to defend it initially.
Yeah, he got some pressure in the backfield, but just a nice kick-out block by their offensive lineman, Landon Dickerson, opened up the lane where Devontae Smith was able to skirt through.
1st and 10 Eagles at the 24 of Kansas City. Handoff goes right side again. This time a nice push as Dillon was the ball carrier and a gain of 4 yards. Jerry Tillery rotating in on the defensive line. But a football advancement by the Eagles just beyond the Kansas City 20. No score at 1:43 to go first quarter.
Yeah, they're going with the tempo offense. We almost got caught with 10 guys on the field. Derek Nottie rotated in quickly.
Eagles were perfect in the red zone against Dallas. They take the snap. They swing it. Swing route left side. 2 blockers in front at the 20 to the 15. Fighting for a first down is Dillon. A.J. Dillon in his 6th year at Boston College. Connor eventually gets there, but a wide swing screen for 6 and an Eagles first down at the Kansas City 13.
Eagles definitely have some momentum here, but they're changing things up, Mitch, where they're getting to the line quickly. They haven't huddled a couple of times during this drive, and now they're going to try to slow things down with it being 1st and 10.
Great block by Kylan Granson, tight end for the Eagles. Eagles ball at the 13-yard line. They stay double tight end here. Motion behind Hurts. They hand it off, going off behind right tackle. 10-5, touchdown. Philadelphia Eagles, Saquon Barkley. A big hole this time. And a 13-yard run. The missed field goal by Kansas City from 58 yards out gives a short field opportunity and a touchdown for Philadelphia.
Yeah, Derek Nottie just got sealed inside. Aston Gelati was on the outside with a kick-out block. Linebackers and safeties just could not make up the space with the quickness of Saquon Barkley. He's able to skirt through untouched.
Jake Elliott will try the point after. He had 16 points in Super Bowl 59. That was an all-time Super Bowl record for a kicker. Ange the holder. Charlie Hewlett is the long snapper. They got rid of Rick Lovato in the offseason. He played against the Chiefs last week for the Chargers. The PAT is good, and the Eagles have the advantage. 46 seconds to go first quarter. Philadelphia 7, Kansas City nothing. This first quarter brought to you by GEHA.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
In real estate, there's a number for everything. Square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's knowing that RE/MAX agents have been voted the most trusted in real estate. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX voted most trusted real estate agency brand by American shoppers based on the 2024 BrainSpark American Trust Study. Each office independently owned and operated.
This is Dana Hughes. In Kansas City football, we honor tradition, but we always look forward to what's next. That's why I'm all in for Flight by Yingling. It's brewed by the oldest brewery in America, but built for today. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, crisp, clean, and full of flavor, just the way a light beer should be. It's got the legacy and the stats to back it up. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer and the official beer of Dana Hughes. DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
The John Deere Gator XUV lets you cut, pack, drive, scout, weld, stack, feed, pull, load, tow, spray, and haul, all in a single day. Because with the highest cargo box volume in its class, customizable features, and a towing capacity of up to 4,000 pounds, it gets the job done. You just have to get in the seat. Learn more at your John Deere dealer or visit johndeere.com/GatorXUV.
8-play, 52-yard drive, a missed 58-yard field goal by Harrison Butker opened the door for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles to get a Saquon Barkley 13-yard run. 7-0 Philadelphia. And Brashard Smith and Nico Remigio will be back to take this kick from Elliott. So the Chiefs came out on fire defensively. Chiefs won the toss, deferred their choice to the second half, but the first two possessions were punts by Philly. But then the short field and some wide screens kind of opened things up against the Chiefs' defense.
Yeah, they definitely have a plan of attack against our defense, especially with the aggressive approach by Steve Spagnuolo. We just got to match that same energy offensively.
Elliott kicks it away in the landing zone. It'll be taken by Brashard Smith at the 10, at the numbers. 25, 30, gets hit really hard, goes down at the 32-yard line. The rookie out of SMU, Miami of Florida, prior to that, hit by Sidney Brown. Big hitting safety for the Eagles, and the Chiefs will have their third drive coming up And they'll start at their own 31, down 7-0 late in the first quarter. Here's Josh Klingler.
Chiefs offense on the field right now, but defensively, Christian Fulton, an update on him. They tried to put some extra tape on his left ankle, but he's now back in the locker room. Questionable return with the ankle injury.
Mike Dana, hip injury. Now injury to Christian Fulton. They go 3 tight ends, do the Chiefs, lining up 2 on the right initially. Now they bring in motion near side. Single back, Pacheco on a first down run, trying to grind behind left guard. He'll gain just 2 to the 33. Joshua Uche, remember him? He was with the Chiefs last year. 6 games, formerly initially with the New England Patriots, was there defensively for Philly.
He had 1 tackle last week. The Chiefs line up in the double tight end. Mitch kind of tips the scales towards a run play.
The Chiefs can discuss their 2nd and 8 play at their own 33, down 7-0 as the quarter ends. So Kansas City looking to answer
first quarter
against this Eagles defense. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter. Following this, you're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
If you could hear Old Spice Fiji Antiperspirant, what would it sound like? First, you'd start with Fiji Antiperspirant's amazing scent of palm trees. Add pure notes of fresh coconut and layer on 24/7 odor and sweat protection. You won't hear any dyes or parabens because with Fiji, you won't have any. So while your regular antiperspirant sounds like this, Old Spice Fiji sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver Card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Greetings, MJ's Bail Bonds here. I am a bail bond service here in Oklahoma, servicing 20 of the 77 counties. Where am I located? 1330 North Classen Boulevard in Suite G40. Why am I here? I'm here to service any family that has a loved one detained in the Oklahoma County Detention Center. I'm on call 24/7. You call me, we will answer. 405-479-6648. That's 479-6648. MJ's Bail Bonds, freedom when you need it most.
Eagles 7, Chiefs nothing. We begin playing the second quarter. Saquon Barkley, 13-yard run, the scoring.
Tickets for Less has the lowest prices on Chiefs tickets and parking passes for every home game. Save big with promo code Chiefs Radio on your next order. Every seat holds a story. Find yours at ticketsforless.com.
Second down for the Chiefs on this third drive of the first half. They have 2nd and 8 at their own 33, down by a touchdown. Mahomes in the first quarter, 1 for 4. 3 yards, 2 rushes for 19. That's the Chiefs' only 2 first downs. And way different approach here by Vic Fangio, the 22-year veteran of being a defensive coordinator, also the head coach of the Broncos at one time. Didn't blitz at all in Super Bowl 59. That's totally changed today.
Trying to keep us on our toes. We knew it was going to be the game within the game, trying to predict their approach. Well, they showed their cards.
Double tights for the Chiefs, 2 wides also to the right side. Ball to be snapped left hash. Pacheco's the running back. Actually an audible you hear called by Patrick Mahomes. Takes the snap from under center. In the pocket, comes to the near side. Caught Kelce with a catch at the 49-yard line. A 16-yard pickup in front of the nickelback, Cooper DeJean. And something that Patrick Mahomes saw, he barks out an audible. You could hear it from our parabolic mics.
Great job of both of those guys being on the same page. Patrick Mahomes delivers this ball before Travis Kelce even turns around. Great protection up front, and more importantly, the timing of the throw. It planted his foot through the ball, no extra steps.
7-0 Eagles, just underway second quarter. Quick snap, Kansas City. Now Mahomes throws it in the left flat, but he threw it away because he was under pressure initially. A big push coming from Jalix Hunt, the second-year defensive end. And Mahomes threw that one away. It'll be 2nd and 10, Chiefs at their own 48.5-yard line. 7-0 Philadelphia.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes tried to go with a quick snap there, but the Eagles came with another blitz.
Spread set, Kansas City. They go 2-by-2 in the formation. Pacheco, the running back. Creed Humphrey, another audible call. Now they load up 3 on the left side after motioning Juju Smith-Schuster that way. Mahomes pump faking. Now he's going to run it after pump faking. 45, Eagles 40, Eagles 35. Cuts inside the 30 and down to the Eagles 28-yard line, reminiscent of his run that led to the game-winning field goal at about the same point of the field against the Eagles in Super Bowl 57, a 22-yard scramble by Mahomes.
And not pressure in his face. That's the third rush. I'm going to identify it because we got to give some love to the offensive line. When they do their job and Patrick opts to improvise, that's still a great play. A big chunk play there, another first down.
First and 10, Chiefs at the 29 of the Eagles. Brashard Smith at running back. He'll get it off guard left. Played wide receiver at Miami of Florida. SMU moved him to running back, a gain of 2. He's got blazing speed, but he couldn't get going there. As the Eagles stuff it on the right side of their defense, here is Josh Klingler.
Hey, guys, big development here. Jalen Moore is in at left tackle for the Chiefs. Right now, the training staff looking at Josh Simmons looks to be kind of in the rib area, but he's down near the training table, and Jalen Moore in right now at left tackle.
So they decide to keep Taylor at right tackle and Jalen Moore, who was signed in the offseason by Brett Veach, for this. Now a blitz again. Chiefs try to run a draw play, but the Eagles win for no gain for the Chiefs. A blitz coming from the right, and the play side on the Chiefs' left was covered up. Zadarius Smith was there. 3rd down and 8 for the Chiefs at the Eagle 27. Let's pause 10 seconds. Station ID. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football. Chiefs just 1 of 3 on 3rd down. 6 for 17 for the year. Mahomes on a deep drop. He's sacked. And gets nailed all the way back at the 39, a loss of 12. It is a safety blitz by Andrew Makuba. And the Chiefs will trot out Butker again to try to get on the board. 12-12 to go in the first half, 7-0. The Chiefs get to the 37 on the last drive and miss a field goal. They get to the 27 this time, and they're going to have to try another long field goal. This will be a 56-yard attempt from the far hash. Butker just missed from 58. Again, 31 field goals by Butker of 50 yards or more. That's the best in Chiefs history. Ariza waits for the go. Snap down. Butker's kick is up. This time he gets more leg into it, and this time he makes it. The Chiefs are on the board with 3. 11:42 to go. In the first half, it's 7-3 Philadelphia. The second quarter brought to you by GEHA.
You know Gray Bar for electrical parts. But there's one more thing you may not be thinking of us for that can help maximize your next project's total value. Our pre-project planning services are designed to help you win the bid, save on labor costs, and keep your installers productive across your entire build. The sooner you call us, the better. Because when we're there from the beginning, we can anticipate your needs and help you solve problems before they become problems. Yep, Gray Bar does that.
Hey, Chiefs fans, when you swipe your Hy-Vee Perks card, you're automatically entered to win great perks. From now through January 4th, you'll be entered to win a trip for 2 to the big game in February. 5 days, 4 nights, experience for 2. Hotel accommodations and tickets included, courtesy of Hy-Vee and the Kansas City Chiefs. So, shop Hy-Vee, save big, and earn great perks. No purchase necessary, void where prohibited. See store for complete details. The University of Kansas Health System and the Kansas City Chiefs are partners who are at the top of their game. The Chiefs are keeping opponents off balance by changing the game in exciting ways. The health system is delivering leading-edge treatments and the most compassionate care. Both organizations pay attention to every detail, have unmatched expertise, and achieve exceptional outcomes every day. The University of Kansas Health System is proud to be the official healthcare provider of the Chiefs. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com.
For all the things you have to do and places you need to be, let Uber take you there. Because you had just one more 3 rounds ago. Because the 5 a.m. flight seemed like a good idea at the time. Because check engine lights always appear at the worst possible times. And because parking downtown is a nightmare. Because there are nights out, airport trips, and car troubles in your area, there are drivers in your area. Uber. Request a ride today. Wait time varies. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Chiefs football is brought to you by Hy-Vee, proud official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mitch Holtz is back along with Dana Hughes, Josh Klingler. 11:42 to go, second quarter. 7-3 Philadelphia. Chiefs on the board with a 51-yard field goal from Harrison Butker. 8-play, 31-yard drive, but the Chiefs have had the ball now at the Eagle 37 and the 27 and have 3 points.
Yeah, definitely not capitalizing on the momentum and the opportunities, but Patrick Mahomes making plays with his legs, keeping us in this.
John Mechie back along with Tank Bigsby, and the kick comes to the near side, taken by Mechie at the 3-yard line. Now he angles back to the right, Chiefs square at him and knock him down at the 24-yard line. Well played, and down the field in a hurry to make the stop for Kansas City was Kevin Knowles, recently elevated off the practice squad, a rookie out of Florida State, an undrafted free agent this year. A good training camp.
Yes.
Pay attention to the second halves of preseason. Knowles made his way on the active roster this week and made a stop.
Yeah, love to see that youthful energy out there, taking advantage of your opportunities.
Eagles' fourth drive of the game starts at their own 24. They lead 7-3. 11:37 to go in the first half. Hurts is in the shotgun. Now they put Dotson in the backfield off motion. They swing it to Dotson on a swing screen at the 25. The Chiefs converge on Jahan Dotson, a gain of 5. Chamari Connor, Nick Bolton play it well, but it's up to the 29-yard line for the Eagles. But again, swing screens, wide receiver screens, trying to go outside the numbers.
Yeah, trying to stretch the defense sideline to sideline to take advantage of either the run game up the middle of the field or maybe later in the game where they'll start trying to utilize the tight end down the middle.
Hurts stays in the shotgun. Again, 57 rushing touchdowns, the most of any quarterback in NFL history. Got a running back shaded to his left, and now movement. False start on Landon Dickerson.
Offense number 69.
Dickerson, who's made the last 3 Pro Bowls, he did allow 2 sacks here back in 2023. So the crowd influences that, and a loss of 5, first penalty for Philadelphia.
And the 12th man is alive here at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, continuing to stand on their feet, and as we've become accustomed to seeing, the opponents are affected.
Omar Norman Lott playing inside now on the defensive line with Chris Jones. Karlaftis left defensive end. Omenahu the right defensive end. 2nd and 11 for the Eagles at their own 22. 4-point lead for Philadelphia. Early second. Crowd into it. 4-man rush, but time for Hurts. Now he's going to throw it in the right flat. It's caught at the 25, but waiting. Chamari Connor misses a tackle. And up the right side, Saquon Barkley. A missed tackle allows a 5-yard pickup by Barkley. They're going to say down. He stepped out of bounds at the 28-yard line. But Chamari Connor was squared up, but Barkley so hard to tackle at 233 pounds and great speed, but steps out. A big break for the Chiefs. 3rd down for the Eagles and 6 at their own 28.
Still got to remember, 3rd and 6 means 3rd and 4. This needs to be a huge stop. Needs some pressure in the face of Jalen Hurts.
Hurts has a running back shaded to his right. 7-3 Philly. 9:44 to go first half. Snap to Hurts. Twist in the middle by Kansas City, but Hurts dancing, moving. Now will scramble. 25 across the 30s. Hit. Flag on the play. He's got a first down, does Hurts. Just beyond the line to gain at the 34-yard line. Trent McDuffie made the tackle, but looks like a penalty holding maybe on Lane Johnson, or it's on Mailata.
Holding. Offense number 51. 10-yard penalty.
Correction. Cam Jurgens, the Beatrice Orangeman, former Nebraska Cornhusker, who played right guard here against the Chiefs in 23. When Kelce was the center, but now a hold takes away a first down for the Eagles, and it'll be 3rd and 15 Philly at their own 19.
It looked like George Karlaftis had a chance to get a hit on him, but the hold was against him. That's 2 penalties in this drive so far, both penalties of the game for the Eagles.
3rd and 15 Eagles at their own 19, 7-3 Philadelphia. Barkley is the running back. Sidecar position to the right side of Hurts, who's got 3 wide to the left. That's the far side of the field. They're going to run it. Barkley on a draw across the 20, but the Chiefs get 4 hats to him at the 24-yard line. So the Eagles defer to a punt here as Charles Amenahu and Jaden Hicks will force the punt. So 2 big penalties on the Eagles take the Eagles out of that drive.
Yeah, they go conservative there just to give themselves a little bit more space. They'll try to get a booming kick here to change the field position.
Again, Braden Mann, a big punt to start this game. Number 1 in the league at 49 net. Week 1 against the Cowboys. 8:36 to go, first half, 7-3. Man, this one booms another one. Backpedaling Remigio all the way to the 7-yard line. Stops, skips, needs a block, gets one. 25-yard line. Another block, he gets to the 31, and then gets whacked from behind. That's about a 25-yard punt return on a 68-yard punt. Remigio does a good job of staying patient on a 5-second hang time punt by Mann. 7-3 Eagles, 8:21 to go first half. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code RADIO to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RADIO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code RADIO for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Sometimes it was good times for me, and sometimes it wasn't. And he just hung right in there and handled it and did a great job with it. But we all miss him. I know that, and I know he's in good hands. And with a name like Israel, it is special, man.
I'll leave it to Big Red to put his own unique twist on it. 7-3 here. The Chiefs trail the Eagles at 8:21 to go in the second quarter, but a decent return of 24 yards officially by Nico Remigio has given Kansas City the ball at their own 31-yard line. Only 8 passing yards, though, for the Chiefs. Flex tight end Noah Gray to the right. They go balancing out 2 by 2. They fake a handoff. They come near side. Hollywood Brown breaks a tackle after a catch at the 40 and out of bounds near the first down marker at the 41-yard line in front of the linebacker, Zach Bond. But Hollywood Brown that time, after being dialed up 16 times in week 1. With that catch and a broken tackle, it is a Chiefs first down.
Yeah, take advantage of the off coverage. Take what the defense gives you. If they're going to play off coverage, nickel and dime them down the field.
Adoree Jackson, who was burned last week by the Cowboys, got burned there. 1st and 10, Kansas City. Kareem Hunt runs hard and blasts into the secondary of the Eagles. So a gain of 11 yards to the Eagle 48-yard line right at the painted logo of the Kansas City Chiefs. Jahad Campbell made the stop. Back-to-back double-digit plays for the Chiefs for the first time in this game. Injured player, it looks like corner Adoree Jackson. Let's go to the sideline for the Chiefs injury update.
Indeed, Adoree Jackson down, slow to get up for the Eagles, now being taken off to the sidelines. Good news, though, Josh Simmons back in the mix after not finishing the last drive. They were looking at something in the midsection, just kind of tied him back up, threw him back out there, so he's back out into play. The other two that were injured earlier in this half, though, Mike Dana with a hip, Christian Fulton with an ankle, now been downgraded, both out.
11-yard pass to Brown, 11-yard run to Hunt, and they're going to give it again. If it double tight ends, they'll run it into the teeth of the Eagles defense to the 45, but it is a gain of 3 yards. As Jordan Davis makes the tackle on Kareem Hunt, as the Chiefs trying to show a little power here, down by 4 at 7:12 to go, first half.
Yeah, I like the push. Going back to that previous big chunk play by Kareem Hunt, great push by the best center in the business. Creed Humphrey, double team at the point of attack, got to the second level, blocked Campbell, opened up the door for that big gain.
Jalen Carter is playing this game for the Eagles after spitting on Dak Prescott and getting ejected from week 1. Third down. Second down and 7 for the Chiefs. Pump faking. Now the pass tipped and incomplete. Could have been intercepted. Jordan Davis, one of the more underrated defensive players, will get the tip pass. Carter gets up slowly. He'll walk back to the Eagles' defensive huddle. It's third down and long for the Chiefs. 3rd and 7 at the Eagle 45.
What you teach every defensive lineman, and we've seen a lot of it from Chris Jones on our side, and now Favor, can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. That's what Jordan Davis was able to accomplish there.
What T.R. Tart did last week.
Yep.
Third down for Mahomes and 7 at the Eagles' 45-yard line. Chiefs down by 4. 6:44 to go in the first half. Mahomes looking right, holds it, now dumps it in the left flat. It's caught by Hunt. Hunt trying to break a tackle and cannot. He gets to the 42. He gains 3 and needed 7. Cooper DeJean was over there, very fast, former Iowa Hawkeye, out of CABOABCIG High School near Ida Grove, Iowa.
Yeah, just closing speed on display. Very rarely do you see Kareem Hunt get taken down by one guy in the open field. That's just a good tackle.
Chiefs are going for it. 4th down and 4. No man's land at the 42-yard line of Philadelphia. 7-3 Philly. A little over 6 minutes to go first half. Wallaby snap, left hash. Here comes a blitz. Mahomes stepping up, pump fakes. Now throws late left, caught. Kelce, 30-yard line, trying to get rid of the defender and drags him to the 24 of the Eagles. It's a pickup of 18 yards on 4th down and 4. Great catch, a great low catch by Kelce, and the Chiefs stay in business.
Yeah, his outlet safety valve coming up and then playing a little schoolyard ball, holding the ball away, keep away from the defender, trailing him, gets the yardage after catch. Another big play for this offense.
The Chiefs were 3 of 3 on 4th down against the Chargers. A giant one here on 4th and 4 for 18 to the Eagles' 24. 7-3 Philadelphia. 5:19 to go in the second quarter. Hunt stays in at running back. And they give it to him behind right guard, and he will fight his way to the 21-yard line. Correction, Isaiah Pacheco gets the carry. He gets 3 yards on first down, but a decent push. But now the Chiefs are at the 21. They have been to the Eagle 37. They've been to the 27. They have just 3 points out of those 2 advancements. Now they're at the 21.
I like when we get into those running situations. It looks like it's pretty obvious. I want to see a play-action pass off of that. One-on-one on the outside. Trust those receivers. They might have a big play in store.
Second down. Long 6 for Mahomes. Ball to be snapped near hash. Pacheco stays in at running back. 3 wide left. They're going to run a screen left. Noah Gray can only get to the 19. He just gets 1 yard as the Eagles, again, a young, fast defense there. The Chiefs are in the Kansas Lottery red zone. First time today. Download the Kansas Lottery Play On app. Let's play.
Yeah, just a missed block by Juju Smith-Schuster on Cooper DeJean there. Got to be more physical. He plays more like a safety. Treat him as such.
Chiefs were just 1 of 3 in the red zone last week against the Chargers. They have 3rd and 5 here at the 19 of Philadelphia. 4 minutes to go in the half. Kansas City 1 of 5 on 3rd down. Here comes a blitz again to the right shoulder of Mahomes. Stepping up in trouble, trying to move away. Flags are thrown as Mahomes will be sacked. But there's also a flag in the Eagles secondary. The Chiefs were trying to run a route to the right side to Tyquan Thornton. he might have got held, but there's also a sack back at the 32. And a limping.
There were 2 fouls on the play, one by each team. Holding, offense number 74. Holding, defense number 27. Penalties offset. Replay 3rd down.
Quentin Mitchell was holding on Tyquan Thornton, but the Chiefs catch a reprieve here. They will have 3rd and 5 again as Hollywood Brown limped off the field. Keep in mind, no Xavier Worthy today. Rashee Rice in the suspension. And also Jalen Royal still on the injured list. Smith-Schuster wide to the left side. Kelce's in the left position, flexed out outside the left tackle. Chiefs down 7-3. 3rd and 5 at the 19 of Philadelphia. Quarterback draw by Mahomes. Angling right side. 15-yard line, breaks a tackle. He's got a first down at the 13. He took Jalen Hurts' playbook. He stole his iPad and runs for 6 on a quarterback draw.
And dropped the shoulder, too. He knew exactly where he needed to get to, knew that he couldn't go down upon first contact. He gets a yard past the sticks. Great tough running against Makuba, the safety.
10th play of the drive for the Chiefs, down 7-3. Hollywood Brown trots back into the game. Smith-Schuster wide left. So is Thornton, who's the inside receiver, and trips here. 1st and 10. Chiefs empty backfield, 3 by 2. Left to right at the Eagles 13. Chiefs down 4. 2:52 to go in the half. Mahomes looking left all the way. Now moves to the right. Holds the ball in his hand. Gets a downfield block. 10, 5. Mahomes diving for the near front pylon. Touchdown! Kansas City on a 13-yard scramble by Mahomes. He's back to his White House Wildcat days running the football. And the Chiefs have their first lead of the game.
Patrick Mahomes knows how to make plays, whether it's his legs or his arm. And a nice box out, little basketball action from Hollywood Brown on the edge. Travis Kelce comes off the line of scrimmage, delivers a huge blow to Cooper DeJean, and then it was all Patrick Mahomes seeking the pylon for the score.
Hollywood Brown channels his inner Danon Hughes with a downfield block. And the PAT is good. And Kansas City leads the Eagles 10-7 at 2:44 to go in the first half on the Kansas City Chiefs radio network.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, built Ford tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Chiefs Kingdom, are we ready to play? It's time for the Chiefs Kingdom scratch ticket, only from the Kansas Lottery. You could win up to $75,000 instantly, with even more ways to win exclusive, one-of-a-kind Kansas City Chiefs experiences through the Play On app. Play the Kansas Lottery Chiefs Kingdom scratch ticket today. See kslottery.com for details.
A roof is more than just a cover. It's the shield that protects what matters most. That's why TAMCO is honored to partner with the Chiefs to honor the courage, dedication, and bravery of our United States military service members. Announcing Operation Rooftop, presented by TAMCO Building Products, an initiative dedicated to providing a new TAMCO roof to a military service member. If you are an active, veteran, or retired service member, visit TAMCO.com/Chiefs to enter for a chance to win a TAMCO roof. Terms and conditions apply. See official rules for details.
This is Coach Orvis. Join me and D. Wright for Prep Zone.
Every week, we are your source for high school scores and live reports.
Can't believe Josh Klingler did not see Mahomes go over to the Eagles sideline and steal Jalen Hurts' iPad. He runs a quarterback draw. Mahomes has 5 carries for 60 yards and now a 13-yard touchdown. Jalen Hurts is the running quarterback. Today, so far, Mahomes is doing the same, and the Chiefs lead 10-7 at 2:44 to go first half.
And you're getting the extra effort down the field. Juju Smith-Schuster, Hollywood Brown, Travis Kelce blocking down the field to open up the door. So if the passing lanes are not there, Patrick Mahomes not shy in running the ball.
And Mechie back. John Mechie III is back, former Houston Texan. And then Tank Bigsby, who they picked up just this week in a trade with Jacksonville, back to take this kick. They kick it again to the near side deuce. Butker taken at the 3. John Mechie goes to the 20, tries to cut back left, and he's swallowed up by Jeffrey Bassa at the 23-yard line. Second big special teams play today by the Chiefs rookie out of Oregon, Jeffrey Bassa.
Let's start with the placement of Harrison Butker, putting that ball deep, forcing the returner to have to retreat but not get into the end zone, and then the pressure on the edge. Noel Williams, the two rookies, Jeff Bassa making the play.
Bassa, again, his second special teams play. 2 tights for the Eagles as they'll have first and 10 at their own 23. 10-7 Kansas City. Saquon Barkley behind Hurts in the pistol. Double tights, both line up to the short side, left side of the field. And motion. They're going to run it now to the weak side. They go to Barkley, and Barkley, flag on the play as he'll squeeze to the 29, gaining 6 yards on first down. Drew Tranquil, good open field tackle, but holding will be called on Kansas City here.
Holding. Defense number 95. 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Second penalty on Chris Jones in this game. And it's an automatic first down, and advancing the ball 5 more yards. So it ends up being a net 11 for the Eagles.
Yeah, we clearly see Chris Jones grabbing Landon Dickerson, not allowing him to get to the second level. Very rare do you see the defensive holding, but that is what it is. The defensive lineman cannot hold on to an offensive lineman and not allow him to get to his blocking assignment.
Eagles using the weak side run game. They had a 13-yard touchdown on a similar play. First and 10 Eagles. At their own 34. Chiefs lead 10-7. Barkley lines up near side. Chiefs are blitzing to the backside of Hurts. He'll move to the right side and now lost contain at the 40-yard line and out of bounds. Karloff is chasing, but not until Hurts scrambles for a first down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 11 on a right side scramble.
This is the 2-minute warning. Timeout.
2 minutes to go in the half. Eagles have the ball down 3, but they're driving. The 2-minute warning is powered by your Midwest Ford dealers. Driven by value. Official partner of the Kansas City Chiefs. Find your local Midwest Ford dealer at Ford.com. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
This is Coach Orvis. Join me and D. Wright for Prep Zone.
Every week, we are your source for high school scores and live reports. It's highlights from the bright lights with conversations and more. It's the Prep Zone.
Friday nights from 10 to 11 on OKC Sports Radio 105.3.
Are you looking to rent a car? Better yet, do you need to rent a car but don't want to go through the hassle? If you said yes, let the professionals at A+ Rent-A-Car put you in a rental vehicle today. They have low rates, and the only requirements to rent a vehicle is you must be at least 21 years of age with a valid license, utility bill, and lease. Deposits are as low as $100. That's it. Low daily and weekly rental rates are available and great cars to choose from. A+ Rent-A-Car is located at 2906 Northwest 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. Check out our website at apluscarental.com or call 405-602-0000. That's 405-602-0000 for A+ Rent-A-Car. They accept cash, debit, prepaid, and credit cards.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
It was a doubleheader in August and really hot inside the concession stand. So instead of waiting for people to come to me, I figured I'd walk around yelling, "Hot dogs here!" And that's how I became the first hot dog vendor in sports.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty
This
Insurance
is Patrick Mahomes, and you're listening to the Chiefs Radio Network.
2 minutes to go in this first half. 10-7 Kansas City on Mahomes' touchdown run. And here's an important note from Dana Hughes.
Chiefs fans, tours are available now at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Experience the home of the Chiefs with visits to the locker room, Hall of Honor, field, and more. Book your tours today at Chiefs.com.
Jalen Hurts, an 11-yard scramble, only the third play of 10-plus yards or more by the Eagles in this first half. Their touchdown came after a missed 58-yard field goal by Harrison Butker led to a short field 52-yard touchdown drive. The Eagles have 3 timeouts left. So do the Chiefs. Barkley is the running back. Shades to the wide side, left side of the field. Ball will be taken on the right hash. But Jalen Hurts with his feet staggered. Hurts, long count. Here's Juergens ready to snap it to him. Trying to Beatrice, Nebraska. Hurts takes it, face mask high, at the hash. Looking, all kinds of time. Unloading it long to the near side and overthrows, and now a flag is going to be thrown on Kansas City on Jalen Watson. Devontae Smith was the intended receiver, and this might be uncatchable, or are they going to talk about this and wave it off?
There is no foul on the play.
Yeah.
Second down.
Hurts was throwing it away, basically.
Yeah.
And so, uncatchable football. It'll be a long incompletion. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles at their own 45. Kansas City leads by 3.
Glad the officials came together, make the right call. It's about getting the call right.
Yeah, Hurts had no intention of completing that pass. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. They stay in the shotgun set. Barkley shading, wide side, left side of the field. Tight receiver just outside the right tackle. Now, A.J. Brown goes in motion to balance it out 2 by 2. Chiefs late to get over there on him on 2nd and 10. They look right. Brown slant. Catch is made. He gets hit immediately at the 48-yard line by Nick Bolton, but it's still a gain of 7 yards. The Chiefs were late getting out on A.J. Brown after he motioned right.
Well, Trent McDuffie was inside. He was blitzing on that play, but on the motion, they actually moved Jaden Hicks out there with man-to-man against A.J. Brown.
3rd and 3 Eagles at the Kansas City 48. Chiefs 10, Eagles 7, 1:22 to go in the half. 3rd down and short, they're going to throw. Chiefs blitz, pass right, and it's going to be caught for a first down at the 24-yard line. A.J. Brown with those tough hands makes a tough catch on a quick slant with a defender right on him.
Falling down on the slant route, one-handed. Not sure if he actually got it, but nobody's going to look at it.
It's got to be inside of 2 minutes. It has to be a New York review. 1st and 10. Eagles at the 44. They blitz again to the right of Hurts, but they pick it up. Now a fade route, right side, thrown away. Brown was the target again at the right boundary, but covered this time. The Chiefs blitz to the right shoulder of Jalen Hurts by Chamari Connor. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 Eagles. 50 seconds left in the half. Philadelphia's ball at the Kansas City 44.
Yeah, that last pass to A.J. Brown was actually tipped by Drew Tranquill. So the concentration there and the one-handed grab extends the drive for them.
Barkley also dangerous as a receiver. 4 catches last week against the Cowboys. 2nd and 10. Chiefs by 3. Less than a minute to go first half. Tight triangle right initially. Now they sprint. Devontae Smith in motion to the near side. And Hurts wants timeout. Flag on the play. Are they going to get the delay of game before the timeout? Usually the team will get the timeout.
Before the flag was thrown, timeout, Philadelphia, their first of the half.
50 seconds remain. Let's take the break. Chiefs up by 3, Eagles driving on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Score big savings with Hy-Vee and the Kansas City Chiefs. Big points mean even bigger savings. Just shop Hy-Vee the day after a game and earn a Fuel Saver discount equal to the Chiefs score and based on the amount you spend. If the Chiefs score 42 points, you save 42 cents a gallon with any $42 purchase. The more we score, the more you save. Win or lose, everyone scores the day after a Chiefs game. Only at Hy-Vee. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Is your place packed tighter than a game day crowd at Arrowhead? Storage Mart has the Hail Mary you need. Super fans like you can score $20 off storage units when you use code CHIEFS20 at checkout. That's code CHIEFS20 for $20 off only at Storage Mart. Offer available at select locations. Restrictions apply. Visit storage-mart.com to rent online today. That's storage-mart.com. Storage Mart is proud to be the official storage provider of Chiefs Kingdom.
The Chiefs Radio Network is dedicating today's broadcast to Dan Israel. He loved the Chiefs Kingdom. He loved the Chiefs Radio Network.
Yes, he did, and we miss him. 2nd and 10, Philadelphia at the 44-yard line of Kansas City. 10-7 Chiefs on a scramble of 13 yards by Mahomes and a Butker 51-yard field goal. A missed 58-yarder by Butker opened the door on a short 52-yard drive for a touchdown. Saquon Barkley on a 13-yard run. But Philly, with 2 timeouts left, they have the ball at the Kansas City 44-yard line. Chiefs have all 3 timeouts left.
They still got to be aware, especially with it being 2nd down here. They're not quite in field goal range or comfortable field goal range, so be alert for them taking a shot downfield, possibly here on 2nd down.
Chris Jones lines up outside at a 5 or 7 technique outside the right tackle. Lane Johnson, the 6-time Pro Bowler. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. 2nd and 10 at the Chief 44-yard line. Crowd, you can hear him trying to make things tough for Hurts. Hurts, the veteran, all kinds of times, surveying the field, and now protection finally breaks down. The chase is on, but the catch is made near sideline by A.J. Brown, forced out by Noah Williams. Noah Williams forces him out, gain of 1, but they're going to say it was inbounds and pushed him back, which means the Eagles will have to use their 2nd timeout. Called in the field of play at 34 seconds remaining.
Kansas City.
Well, Kansas City calls timeout. Trying to get time left on the clock, but it's 3rd down and 9 for Philly at the Kansas City 43.
Seeing good discipline by the defense there. Nobody unnecessary handsy or anything getting outside of source. They're keeping Jalen Hurts contained in the pocket, and if you're not going to get the full pressure with a 3 or 4-man rush, make sure you cover up all the lanes downfield. We're able to accomplish that.
Chiefs yet to sack Hurts. Chiefs have had some history of sacking Hurts. They sacked him 8 times in the 2 regular season games. A win in Philly in 21 and a loss here in 23. And, of course, these 2 teams, the last 2 Super Bowl champions, but the Chiefs won Super Bowl 57 over this team. And the Eagles winning last year. 3rd and 9, Danon.
Watch the screen here. Something safe.
2 of 6 on 3rd down are the Eagles. Tight triangle left. 2 receivers to the right. Empty backfield. Hurts looks right on a slant. Caught by A.J. Brown. Drags the defender within 1 yard of the first down at the 35-yard line in front of Jalen Watson. Clock is moving at 30, 29, 28. 1 timeout remaining for the Eagles.
Yeah, they're going to say he was short.
So 4th down and 1. 4th and 1, a yard shy. But the Eagles here, they have 1 timeout left. They're going to let the clock tick down. On 4th and 1 at the 35 of Kansas City, 10-7 Chiefs. And Nick Sirianni, the former Kansas City assistant,
timeout.
Calls timeout at 2 seconds left.
Of the half. Be 30 seconds in length.
And this won't be a gimme field goal. This is going to be a 53-yard attempt.
That's a little interesting approach there, because I think with the tush push as part of your offense, right there, you hustle to the line of scrimmage, run the tush push, spike it after you get the first down. Now you might have an opportunity for 1 or 2 more shots to the end zone before having to rotate the kicker onto the field and use that final timeout. So not necessarily the most aggressive approach by Nick Sirianni and the Eagles here.
Jake Elliott had his first NFL game here against the Chiefs in 2017. That was a Kansas City victory. 5 of 6 in his career against the Chiefs in the regular season. 6 of 6 against the Chiefs in the Super Bowls. This will be a 52-yard attempt from the far hash to try to tie the game at the end of the half. Holder is Braden Mann. Long snapper Charlie Hewlett. And now timeout. Or with the Chiefs, it's a false start here on Philly. And a 52 just became a 57.
And the Chiefs have a lot of communication going on along the line of scrimmage, Mitch.
False start. offense number 47, move the ball forward.
Okay, let me just mention this. They moved on from Rick Lovato. He was their long snapper. They decided to make a move. Lovato played against us last week because the long snapper of the Chargers got hurt in the last preseason game. They get Hewlett, who played 10 years for Cleveland. He gets called for the penalty. It costs them 5 yards. And now the line of scrimmage is and Nico Remigio is back just in case this thing is short. But this now has become a 58-yard attempt by Elliott, who had a 58-yarder last week against Dallas at home. 10-7 Kansas City. 2 seconds remaining in the half. A 5-yard penalty's made this tougher for Jake Elliott. Elliott's kick is up, and the kick is going to be good. He nailed it to tie the game at 10 apiece. So Jake Elliott pushed him back 5, didn't matter. We are tied at halftime in this battle between the last two Super Bowl champions. 10-10 tie. Joshua Briscoe standing by with the Hy-Vee halftime show next on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
September 27th. They're coming. It's TLC live at the State Fair Classic. The 100th anniversary State Fair Classic. Live on the Chevy main stage. The post-game concert, Saturday, September 27th. Dallas Cotton Bowl. Tickets available at Ticketmaster, Williams Chicken, and all usual ticket outlets.
If you could hear Old Spice Fiji Antiperspirant, what would it sound like? First, you'd start with Fiji Antiperspirant's amazing scent of palm trees. Add pure notes of fresh coconut and layer on 24/7 odor and sweat protection. You won't hear any dyes or parabens because with Fiji, you won't have any. So while your regular antiperspirant sounds like this, Old Spice Fiji sounds like this. Sounds like it smells amazing.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver Card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver Card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Tickets for Less is your trusted choice for tickets to every Chiefs game with the best prices and no service fees at ticketsforless.com. There's nothing that beats the atmosphere at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium, and Tickets for Less makes being there easy. Plus, upgrade your game day with the all-inclusive VIP tailgate featuring food, drinks, and the ultimate pre-game party in Kansas City. Secure your Chiefs tickets now at ticketsforless.com, and don't forget to save big with promo code Chiefs Radio.
You want to see the ring? Here, I have a picture. Wow, look at you. I know, right? Went to Hellsberg and customized the whole thing. Oh, yeah? Yeah, well, I showed them all her inspiration photos, picked the setting, the diamond. It's actually pretty fun. Now for the real hard part, asking her. Well, congrats, buddy. Ring looks awesome.
Start your story with Hellsberg. Designed with care and craft since 1915. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Now it's time for the Hy-Vee Halftime Report. It's brought to you by Hy-Vee. The world's best tailgating begins at Hy-Vee. Proud official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Now, here is Joshua Briscoe.
Chiefs 10, Eagles 10. There have been fireworks and a fast-moving first half out there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Tonight's stats updates powered by Flight by Yingling. Just 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer. Here's a stat that even after last week's game in Brazil, I did not expect to be able to tell you. Patrick Mahomes in the first half, 51 yards passing. Patrick Mahomes in the first half, 60 yards rushing. Look, the full-time dual threat thing for Mahomes stresses me out a little bit. You only want the franchise on the move when he has to be, but it's the thing that's working. He did it night in, night out last week against the Los Angeles Chargers in Brazil. We've seen him do it when other things aren't moving smoothly in the offense, but so far it has been the Mahomes show on the offensive side of the ball. On the other side, 62 yards through the air for Jalen Hurts, 54 yards on the ground for the entirety of the Philadelphia Eagles. There have been a couple of miscues, some mistakes, a Harrison Butker miss, but ultimately in a messy first half on some sides, Patrick Mahomes getting it done.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the number one selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, get ready to turn your tailgate into tail great with help from Hy-Vee, proud sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs. You'll find everything you need at Hy-Vee, from burgers and buns to sides, fruit trays, desserts, and a whole lot more. Plus, check out Hy-Vee's expansive wine and spirit selection for all your game day needs. Tailgating has never been easier with help from your local Hy-Vee. And go Chiefs! For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can easily find the right home insurance for you, even if it's not with Progressive. But if you don't choose us, then sure, okay, it's not going to work out. We're not going to cry about it or stay awake wondering what our future together would have looked like. We can't get emotionally invested, even if it sounds like we are. Progressive's Home Quote Explorer allows you to easily compare home insurance rates and coverages in one place, even if it's not with us. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Welcome
I love you.
To the Hy-Vee
I shouldn't have said
Halftime
that.
Report. This is Danon Hughes, and I am joined by a special guest here, the regional president of RE/MAX, Dennis Curtin. Dennis, great to meet you. Glad you're up here with me.
Looking forward to talking with you today.
Yes, we're going to have a good time. As you know, the Chiefs Kingdom spans throughout states around the Midwest and even down south to some extent. You, as a franchisee, started off with 7 states under your umbrella, and now you've expanded that deeper into the Chiefs Kingdom, Iowa and Nebraska. Why did that make sense now?
Well, you know, the real estate business the last few years has been under some challenge, times, and I saw some huge opportunities. I think in the next few months, next few years, the market that we've been in, short inventory, higher interest rates, that's going to change dramatically. And the fact that it's only 2.5 hours from my headquarters here made it very attractive to me to bring all those folks into our region and obviously expand the Chiefs Kingdom into their area.
As a lifelong Kansas Cityan and Chiefs fan, what's your favorite Chiefs memory?
One that stands out to me is in 1970, as a 20-year-old, I was at Fort Leonard Wood in Army Basic Training. And it was January 31st, the Super Bowl, playing against the Minnesota Vikings. And for some reason, the drill sergeant liked me. He knew I was from Kansas City, and he was allowed me to get out of the training that day and watch the Super Bowl. Obviously, I was the envy, and probably a lot of guys didn't like me that day because I had that opportunity. But that, along with Hank Stram and Lenny Dawson and that crew, I obviously grew up with them, and now we have the Mahomes, Tracy, Kelce area, and Coach Reed. So I feel like it's been bookend. I've been blessed to see the beginning and where we are today.
Well, thanks so much for your service, obviously, back then, and the expanded history that you're talking about. We are living in some great times. I appreciate your time, Dennis. It's great to meet you.
Thank you, and go Chiefs.
Regional President for RE/MAX, Dennis Curtin, will be back with the Hy-Vee Halftime Report on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
Thank you, Danny. It is, in fact, time for the RE/MAX review.
Mahomes looking left all the way. Now moves to the right. Holds the ball in his hand. Gets a downfield block. 10, 5. Mahomes diving for the near front pylon. Touchdown! Kansas City on a 13-yard scramble by Mahomes. He's back to his White House Wildcat days, running the football, and the Chiefs have their first lead of the game.
The RE/MAX review is brought to you by RE/MAX, your residential real estate leader for 50 years in the kingdom. Now to the injuries. The Chiefs injury report brought to you by St. Luke's. For game day minor mishaps, get same-day care with St. Luke's convenient clinics or video visits so you won't miss a single play. Learn more at stlukeskc.org/same-day care. The only bit of good news on the injury front from the first half was that left tackle Josh Simmons left early in the second quarter but did return. On the other hand, defensive end Mike Dana went to the locker room and was later ruled out with a hip injury, and cornerback Christian Fulton has been ruled out due to an ankle injury. Fulton tried to get that ankle retaped on the sidelines, but ultimately neither of those defenders will be back for the second half. Chiefs 10, Eagles 10. We'll send it back out the GEHA field at Arrowhead Stadium. And the voice of the Chiefs, Mitch Holthus, right here on the Chiefs Radio Network.
Hello, Kansas. Looks like we're in for another heat wave this season with a forecasted high of up to $300,000. That's right. The Kansas Lottery is bringing the heat with the Hot Sevens family of tickets rolling across our state. You could instantly win up to $300,000. Plus, there's even a chance at up to $20,000 in the second chance drawing through Play On. Talk about a scorcher. Don't forget your oven mitts when you head out today. See kslottery.com for details.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to supporting those who serve our communities. We believe that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best. We believe.
Missouri beef farmers and ranchers know whether it's on the gridiron or in the countryside, it takes dedication, commitment, and grit. And their game plan is caring for cattle and conserving the land. Celebrate Missouri beef farmers and ranchers at beefiswhatsfordinner.com. Funded by Missouri Beef Farmers and Ranchers.
This has been the Hy-Vee Halftime Report with Joshua Briscoe. It was brought to you by Hy-Vee. We help Chiefs fans lead easier, healthier, and happier lives. Coming up, Mitch Holthus, Dana Hughes, and Josh Klingler return with second half action. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Moms and dads, do you wish you could know where your kids' shoes are at all times? Now you can with Skechers' newest Apple AirTag compatible sneakers, Find My Skechers. There's a clever hidden AirTag compartment under the shoe's insole. It's sleek, secure, and your child can't feel or see it. Then you can check where your kids' shoes are on the Find My app. Plus, they're available for boys and girls. Get Find My Skechers at Skechers.com, a Skechers store near you, or wherever kids' shoes are sold.
Once again,
Apple
here is the voice of the Chiefs, Mitch Holthus.
10-10 ties. We begin play in the third quarter. The Eagles kicking off. It's brought to you by the University of Kansas Health System. It is a line drive kick that bounces in the landing zone. It is picked up by Nico Remigio at the 25. Breaks one tackle. He'll get up to the 28-yard line. The University of Kansas Health System, the official healthcare provider of the Chiefs, providing excellent care for Chiefs Kingdom. Learn more at kansashealthsystem.com/ Chiefs. There was a sack by the Chiefs. They ruled this a sack later, a team sack on the very first scrimmage play by the Eagles. That means your Big Mac sack is open, Chiefs fans. Tomorrow, buy one, get one free Big Mac sack at McDonald's. Prices, participation may vary. Big sack, Big Mac, big win, big drive. Chiefs, empty backfield. 1st and 10 at their own 27 to start the third quarter with a 10-10 tie. 4-man rush, quick pass, falling down as he caught the pass at the 31-yard line was Juju Smith-Schuster. The door hinge. Lost his footing and still made a catch for 4 yards.
Great concentration, athleticism there. That ball was stuck right on his body. Almost had to try not to catch it.
Hardly any big plays in the first half for either team. A big one was Kansas City converting on 4th down and 3 for 14 to Kelce. 2nd down and a long 5. Chiefs on 32. Mahomes goes left. Tough catch made by Kelce. He's wrapped up immediately, just a gain of 3. So 2 short gains. Jihad Campbell, the rookie linebacker, dropping and covering Kelce. 3rd down and short for the Chiefs at their own 35-yard line, 3rd and 2.
They're going back to the playbook that quantified some success early, Mitch. Take what the defense gives you. Keep moving the chains. Keep the ball away from Jalen Hurts in this offense.
Chiefs again, a critical 4th down conversion. They've got Kareem Hunt in the backfield, but he's lined up. Actually, he's lined up way wide. They look that way. Mahomes on 3rd and 2, dumps it near side, catch is made, but an immediate hit and short of a 1st down. They needed 2, and then Makuba puts a big hit on Hollywood Brown. And Kansas City's got 4th down and a yard at their own 36-yard line.
Looks like they're going to go short yardage goal line, rotating extra offensive linemen in. Gutsy call here.
66.
Big time. 4th down and 1.
66 is eligible.
At their own 37-yard line. Mike Caliendo comes in to go tackle over tackle with 6 offensive linemen. They line up in the T formation. Old school T formation. They give it off to Kareem Hunt, trying the right side. He pushes forward. I don't think he got it. The Eagles think they stopped him. Nolan Smith Jr. They try to sweep out of the T formation, and the Eagles had Nolan Smith squeezing the door shut. The Chiefs go for it on 4th and 1 at their own 37. At their own 37, the Eagles stop them.
And lead block by Noah Gray. Nolan Smith Jr. came up strong, stopping the run.
Eagles having a great opportunity. Game tied at 10. They'll have the ball at the Chiefs 36 when we come back in the third quarter, brought to you by GEHA.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network, because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. T-Mobile's network has the most advanced 5G, with more towers, and their signal reaches further than ever. So you can text and instant talk and say, "You won't believe where I am."
T-Mobile has the best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025. See T-Mobile.com/network.
Kansas City, it's the most wonderful time of the year, football season. Hy-Vee's ready to get you game day ready because no one does tailgating better than the experts at Hy-Vee. Make game day easy and please the crowd with a Kingdom Meat Bundle for just $30. The Kingdom Meat Bundle includes 4 burgers, 4 pork chops, 4 bratwursts, and 4 chicken breasts for just $30. Plus, score a 10-cent fuel saver with each Kingdom Bundle purchase. This game day, make your tailgate a victory with a little help from Hy-Vee, the official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
In real estate, there's a number for everything. Square footage, down payment, interest rates. But how do you measure the trust you have in your agent? For a RE/MAX agent, it's not about numbers on a contract. It's knowing that RE/MAX agents have been voted the most trusted in real estate. That means you'll get honest advice, expert guidance, and someone who's committed to your success. Because while numbers count, trust is what truly matters. RE/MAX voted most trusted real estate agency brand by American shoppers based on the 2024 BrainSpark American Trust Study. Each office independently owned and operated.
12:56 to go in the third quarter, 10-10 tie. But the Chiefs' first drive of the third quarter has opened the door for the Eagles, because on 4th down and 1 at the Chiefs' own 36, they went for it, went full house T formation, and Kareem Hunt was stopped by Nolan Smith Jr. And now the Eagles, who used a short field for a 52-yard touchdown drive after Harrison Butker missed a 58-yard field goal, have got a great opportunity here at the Kansas City 36.
Yeah, the defense has to step up. We talked about it during the pregame. Haven't forced a turnover yet this season, just 2 short games, obviously, but forcing some miscues and capitalizing on those miscues is key against a good team like the Eagles.
First and 10 Eagles. They'll go to the pistol to start things. Saquon Barkley. Last year, the historic season. Behind Jalen Hurts on 1st and 10. 10-10 tie, early third. Each staggered by Hurts. Left in front of the right, they'll run it. Barkley goes right. Tries to push into
OKC Sports Radio, KINB 105.
Gain of 1.5 yards. Derek Nottie and Drew Tranquil stick Saquon Barkley. Let's pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
OKC
on your back taxes. Get your fresh start today. That's 800-242-3186.
Sponsored by Coast One Financial Group.
2nd and 9. Eagles go without a huddle at the Kansas City 34. 10-10 tie. They run a swing route, a swing screen. Barkley and the Chiefs squeezing shut. A gain of just 1 yard to just beyond the 34. Leo Chanel, excellent job that time. Second time they've run that swing screen to Saquon Barkley. Also Jalen Watson there, a gigantic third down coming. 3rd and 8.
2 defensive guys stonewalling at the point of attack allows Leo Chanel to get out there, but that strength, physicality, working on that play.
3rd and 8, Eagles at the 33 of Kansas City after Philadelphia stopped Kansas City on 4th and 1 at the Chiefs' own 37, 36-yard line. Wallaby snap near hash by Cam Jurgens to Jalen Hurts. 3 wide receivers, Chiefs sell out blitz. Hurts has to throw it hot. Near side Devontae Smith, and the pass is incomplete. Noel Williams on the coverage on Devontae Smith. Great job by the rookie. And Devontae Smith is down with an injury. He is down, writhing in pain at the 6-yard line. Hurts had to get rid of the football. The Chiefs on a sellout blitz on 3rd down and 8.
You talk about bringing the house. That's the epitome of it. Nick Bolton, Shamari Connor, great coverage downfield. That's confidence displayed by the rookie against the established vet in Devontae Smith.
And a timeout with an injury timeout. Smith is walking off the field on his own power. 11:33 to go in the third quarter. 10-10 tie. Long field goal coming for the Eagles. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Coach Orvis. Join me and D. Wright for Prep Zone.
Every week, we are your source for high school scores and live reports. It's highlights from the bright lights with conversations and more. It's the Prep Zone.
Friday nights from 10 to 11 on OKC Sports Radio 105.3.
Are you looking to rent a car? Better yet, do you need to rent a car but don't want to go through the hassle? If you said yes, let the professionals at A+ Rent-A-Car put you in a rental vehicle today. They have low rates and the only requirements to rent a vehicle is you must be at least 21 years of age with a valid license, utility bill, and lease. Deposits are as low as $100. That's it. Low daily and weekly rental rates are available and great cars to choose from. A+ Rent-A-Car is located at 2906 Northwest 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. Check out our website at apluscarental.com or call 405-602-0000. That's 405-602-0000 for A+ Rent-A-Car. They accept cash, debit, prepaid, and credit cards.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. So let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything. The Capital One Saver card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu.
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Capital One, what's in
The
your
Chiefs Radio Network is dedicating today's broadcast to Dan Israel. We simply say, thank you, Dan.
35 years as executive producer on this Chiefs Radio Network. The Chiefs went for it on 4th down and 1 at their own 36. They got stuffed. But now the Chiefs have stopped Philadelphia, but there's a chance for a 51-yard field goal here by Jake Elliott. He had a 58-yarder with no time left on the halftime clock that was good. He had a 58-yarder also last week against the Cowboys, and in the 2 Super Bowls, a perfect 6 out of 6 against the Chiefs in Super Bowl 57 and 59. Again, his first ever NFL game was here in 2017. 4th down and 8. Line of scrimmage, the 33. A 51-yard attempt to give the Eagles the lead. Older Braden Mann. Charlie Hewlett, their new long snapper, the old Cleveland long snapper. The kick is up, and the Eagles have a 13-10 lead. A 51-yard field goal.
The University of Kansas Cancer Center and the Kansas City Chiefs are partners who are at the top of their game. The Chiefs are keeping opponents off balance by changing the game in exciting ways, while the Cancer Center is beating the odds with the most advanced treatments and compassionate care. Both organizations pay attention to every detail, have unmatched expertise, and achieve exceptional outcomes every day. The University of Kansas Cancer Center is proud to care for Chiefs Kingdom. Learn more at kucancercenter.org.
Are you ready to get in the game with the Kansas City Chiefs and Shelter Insurance? You can win a VIP game day experience at Arrowhead Stadium, including tickets, parking, and a visit to the Chiefs radio booth to watch Mitch Holtis in action. Contact a Shelter Insurance agent and ask them to sign you up. For a list of participating agents and giveaway rules, visit shelterinsurance.com/get in the game for your chance to win. Shelter Insurance, proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
For all the things you have to do and places you need to be, let Uber take you there. Because you had just one more 3 rounds ago. Because the 5 a.m. flight seemed like a good idea at the time. Because check engine lights always appear at the worst possible times. And because parking downtown is a nightmare. Because there are nights out, airport trips, and car troubles in your area, there are drivers in your area. Uber. Request a ride today. Wait time varies. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Chiefs football is brought to you by Tickets for Less. Enter the Tickets for Less Chiefs VIP contest for your chance to win Chiefs tickets, signed Chiefs merchandise, a stadium tour, and a $100 gift card. Register now at ticketsforless.com/contests.
Chiefs went forward on 4th and 1 at their own 36. They got stuffed. But the Chiefs defense holds firm. And after 3 snaps, the Eagles have to settle for a 51-yard Jake Elliott field goal. 13-10 Eagles. 11:28 to go third quarter. Now the line drive kick by Elliott. Taken on the fly. Near side. It's taken by Remigio at the 30-yard line. And that's down. That's where he'll go. He gets across the 25. The backup tight end, Kylan Granson, is doing an excellent job on special teams for the white-clad Eagles. With the white jerseys, white pants, and the green helmet. The Chiefs in the red tops and the white pants. Chiefs fans, gear up for game day at Hy-Vee. Burgers, brats, Chiefs cookies, more. Everything you need to celebrate like a champion. Hy-Vee. Smile, helpful smile in every aisle. 1st and 10 Chiefs at their own 29, down 13-10. The lead has changed twice in this game. And pressure crawling up on the outside, but Simmons picks it up and allows a left side handoff on a short gain of 4 yards to Isaiah Pacheco, running into the arms of Jordan Davis at the right side of the Eagles defense.
The Eagles defense trying to mix things up just a bit, showing one thing and then adjusting right before the snap at the line of scrimmage. That's a good job of churning the legs by Isaiah Pacheco.
And a great job of picking up the dog by Josh Simmons against Jalix Hunt. 2nd down, 6 for the Chiefs, down by 3. Football at their own 33-yard line. Fake handoff by Mahomes, and the pass is knocked down at the line of scrimmage. He was looking middle and looking for Noah Gray, but Jordan Davis again gets his hands up and knocks it down. It's 3rd and 5 for the Chiefs at their own 34-yard line, down 3.
And the Eagles have made an adjustment defensively with Adoree Jackson and that injury that happened earlier. They have Cooper DeJean now outside at the cornerback position. That can change things up, the dynamic of what they do interior, because he's usually the nickel back.
Chiefs on 3rd down. 7 plays, only 9 yards. Chiefs are just 2 of 7 on 3rd down. They trail 13-10 with 3rd and 5 at their own 34. Early 3rd quarter. Here comes pressure to the outside. Mahomes throwing long. Left sideline. It's overthrown. Reaching up for the ball and incomplete. Tyquan Thornton was the intended receiver on a boundary throw left side. And the Chiefs will have to punt the football away after Kansas City held the short field defense to a field goal for Philadelphia. The 3rd 3 and out of the game for Kansas City.
Yeah, just a little bit too much mustard on it by Patrick Mahomes. Tyquan had some space down the sideline. Would have been a tight throw. Not sure if he would have got his feet in bounds. It's a missed opportunity.
Great punt early in the game of 62 yards by Matt Ariza. This one is high. Jahan Dotson, former Washington Commander, takes it at his own 18-yard line. And fair caught there, but there's also a flag thrown as it's holding on Kansas City. Holding on the Chiefs on punt coverage at about 20 yards down the field. 48-yard punt, but hang on. The Chiefs may have to punt this again. The line of scrimmage is the 34 of Kansas City. And 4th and 5, or they might tack it on to the end of the return here.
During the kick, holding receiving team number 21. Half the distance to the goal, 1st down Philadelphia.
It's on the Eagles. They pointed at the Chiefs. Sidney Brown gets called for the penalty. So good news for the Chiefs after they pointed the penalty at Kansas City. 10:30 to go, 3rd quarter, 13-10 Eagles. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Are you ready to get in the game with the Kansas City Chiefs and Shelter Insurance? You can win a VIP game day experience at Arrowhead Stadium, including tickets, parking, and a visit to the Chiefs radio booth to watch Mitch Holthus in action. Contact a Shelter Insurance agent and ask them to sign you up. For a list of participating agents and giveaway rules, visit shelterinsurance.com/get in the game for your chance to win. Shelter Insurance, proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
With Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, you can easily find the right home insurance for you, even if it's not with Progressive. But if you don't choose us, then sure, okay, it's not going to work out. We're not going to cry about it or stay awake wondering what our future together would have looked like. We can't get emotionally invested even if it sounds like we are. Progressive's Home Quote Explorer allows you to easily compare home insurance rates and coverages in one place, even if it's not with us. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy. I love you. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, no.
Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced
my debit card.
Their debit card.
Where did I leave that thing?
Not at the gas pump, or the checkout counter, or the roof of your car. Now, if he has the Chase mobile app, he can use Card Lock.
Wait, I could just lock my card.
Yep, just a few tippy taps on his phone, and that sound, that's peace of mind from Chase.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank N.A. Member FDIC.
Mitch Holthus back, Dana Hughes, Josh Klingler, 13-10 Philadelphia, 10:30 to go, 3rd quarter. The Eagles, who had a short field taking over at the Chiefs 36, their last drive, but had to settle for a 51-yard field goal, will start with their worst field position now. A punt of 48 yards by Ariza, and then a penalty on the punt return. Eagles ball, 1st and 10 at their own 10, leading 13-10.
Yeah, it's essential. I'm still looking for that first turnover of the 2025 season. Mitch, this would be optimum to get it done here.
Hurts is going to go under center. They're going to go double tight ends. Again, Dallas Goedert, their great tight end, not playing today because of injury.
Watch them running that slip underneath by the tight end. A little bootleg action.
Under center, Jalen Hurts. They're going to run it right side, Barkley. And he gets a nice push. That power, and up to the 18-yard line, getting 8 yards on 1st down. Charles Omenihu got there, but Lane Johnson, their right tackle, mention how good he is, a 6-time Pro Bowler. He struggled, though. He had 2 sacks allowed against the Chiefs as a rookie all the way back in 2017.
Yeah, a little over pursuit by Derek Noddy there. You got Noddy and Ashton Gelati there on the left side of the defense.
All right, 2013 was his rookie year, same year as Kelce's. 2nd and 1 Eagles at their own 19. They go back to the pistol. 13-10 Philly. 9:52 to go in the third quarter. They go right again behind Johnson. Stopping. Barkley trying to get to the edge. He's got a first down, and going too high on a tackle attempt on the right side was Jalen Watson. Brian Cook eventually gets the tackle, a gain of 6 yards. But, man, when Barkley gets those pads down, you better go low.
Yeah, you got to go low. He's got strong legs, probably the strongest legs of any running back in the league. He knows how to churn them.
Line of scrimmage now, the 23.5 for Philly. They lead by a field goal. Chiefs were stopped on 4th and 1 of the first drive of the third quarter. Led to a 51-yard go-ahead field goal. They go back to under center on first down. Hurts with the double tight ends again. Motion. They run it right. Same play they started the drive. Barkley's got a big gain on a first down, near a first down. Yeah, he's got the first down. A gain of 11 to the 34-yard line. This time he had the cutback lane after starting right. Connor and Bolton got there, but too late.
Yeah, guys are getting out of sorts just a bit. Over pursuit. Getting sealed backside. Looked like Charles Omenihu was the culprit there.
Go without a huddle at 8:45 to go third quarter. Eagles by 3 and driving. Already gained 25 yards on the drive. Again, they go to Barkley left, trying to cut it back. He cuts it back left after starting right. He gets to the 37 and gains just 3. Leo Chanel stays home and made the tough open field tackle, getting help from Jalen Watson.
It's a nice job at the point of attack. Having to back up at that second level. Physicality at the cornerback position, one of our assets.
The only game Barkley's had against the Chiefs was last year in Super Bowl 59. Never played against the Chiefs when he was a Giant. A.J. Dillon now resting Barkley on a 2nd down and 7. Eagles at their own 38. Hurts is in the pistol. 2 receivers to his right, far side, and now the Chiefs are saying a penalty, and it is on the Eagles' right side of the O-line.
Ball start. Offense number 65. 5-yard
Lane
penalty.
Johnson is second of the game, the veteran, and the crowd gets another 5 yards.
Give it up to this Chiefs crowd here at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. They are the 12th man.
Again, Johnson, who had 2 sacks he allowed as a rookie all the way back in 2013. He also allowed a sack last year in Super Bowl 59. 2nd and 12, Philly at their own 33. 13-10, Philadelphia. Dillon stays in at running back. Ball to be snapped in the center of the field for Hurts. Hurts stays in the pocket. Being pressured, now coming to the near side, trying to scramble. He's hit and hit right in the chops. Omar Norman Lott, the rookie, hits Hurts right at the number 1 in his sternum.
Textbook tackle by the rookie. 55, double nickel, coming up strong, taking away every running lane by Jalen Hurts. Lifts him up, drops him off.
A sack by Omar Norman Lott, the first of his Chiefs career. And now it's 3rd and 16, Eagles at their own 29. 7 minutes to go, third quarter, 13-10, Philly.
Watch the screen here.
Tight left and watch the short side, which is the near side as far as the formation. 3 wide to the right. They're going to run a screen. Run a draw. 30-yard line, 35. But he only gets to the 37. That's a gain of 8. He needed 8 more. It was A.J. Dillon, not Saquon Barkley, on the draw. So the penalty and the sack thwarts that Eagle drive, which went from their own 10 to the 37.
Bend but don't break. The defense really stepping up. Just the 3 points. The difference in this ball game was a product, as you mentioned, Mitch, the offense rolling the dice on 4th down in their own territory. But other than that, defense standing strong.
That and a missed 58-yard field goal. That's 10 points for the Eagles. High snap, man pulls it down, punts it away, and hammers this punt. Remigio watches it sail over his head, and hang time is not as important here as the distance, as this thing was a smoking hot 63-yard punt. But it nets 43. It'll come out to the 20-yard line for the Chiefs, who trail 13-10. 6:07 to go in this third quarter in the game between the 2 defending Super Bowl champions on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
This is Dana Hughes. In Kansas City football, we honor tradition, but we always look forward to what's next. That's why I'm all in for Flight by Yingling. It's brewed by the oldest brewery in America, but built for today. 2.6 carbs, 95 calories, crisp, clean, and full of flavor, just the way a light beer should be. It's got the legacy and the stats to back it up. Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer and the official beer of Dana Hughes. B.G. Yingling and Son, Pottsville, Pennsylvania.
Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, looking for post-game highlights and exclusive player and coach interviews? Look no further than the weekly Chiefs Kingdom shows hosted at Hy-Vee. Join me, Mitch Holtis, and a special Chiefs player guest every week for the live radio broadcast at Hy-Vee Market Grill. Score raffle prizes, experience once-in-a-lifetime player meet and greets, and more. Plus, don't forget to try the KC Takeaway Zarda Barbecue Sandwich and Fries for just $10 while you're there. Check out 610sports.com for the full show schedule. We'll see you at Hy-Vee, Chiefs Kingdom. For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Get in the game with the Chiefs Kingdom scratch ticket, only available from the Kansas Lottery. Play for a chance to win up to $75K instantly. Enter your tickets into the Kansas Lottery Play-On app for the chance to win Chiefs experiences. See kslottery.com/gov for details.
Missouri beef farmers and ranchers know whether it's on the gridiron or in the countryside, it takes dedication, commitment, and grit. And their game plan is caring for cattle and conserving the land. Celebrate Missouri beef farmers and ranchers at beefiswhatsfordinner.com. Funded by Missouri Beef Farmers and Ranchers.
Chiefs are digging in here defensively. They defend a short field after a 4th-and-1 stuff. Eagles have had 9 snaps and 29 yards, but they do have a 13-10 lead after this game was tied 10-10 at halftime. 6:07 to go in this third quarter. The Chiefs will take over at their own 20-yard line. This is the 7th possession of the game for Kansas City. And after the Chiefs scored 10 points in possessions 3 and 4 back-to-back, or at least field goal touchdown in 2 back-to-back possessions, it's been stopped on downs and a 3-and-out. 3 tights for the Chiefs here on first down. Pacheco, the running back. They fake to him. Mahomes will throw to Pacheco. Fake to him, throw to him. 25-yard line, good open field tackle, but it's a gain of 6. Quinyon Mitchell was there, the physical corner, second year out of Toledo.
That's a good twist off of a typical run formation with double tight ends in. They throw the ball, even though it's a short throw. Extended run play, you get a little chunky yardage. Now you make it a little bit easier and less predictable with 2nd and 4. 2nd and 3.
And closer to 4, the football for the Chiefs. They're on 26 and a half. They're going to stretch it. Right side, gets a block on the edge. It's Pacheco. He's at the 30-yard line, close to a first down, right at the stripe. Nolan Smith Jr. so fast on the outside. It is a first down for Kansas City. The 10th first down for the Chiefs this afternoon.
Yeah, Eagles have 10 first downs, almost identical stats when you look across the board. The Chiefs just a little bit ahead in total yards. Evenly contested game.
And the Eagles, Nolan Smith Jr., the heaviest player to run a 4.40 at the combine, 240 pounds. First and 10, Kansas City, its own 30, down 13-10. Mahomes will take the Creed Humphrey snap at his near hash. They're going to run a counter. Goes to Pacheco, right? Eagles surround him, not much. 3 yards. Jordan Davis, who's been really active on that defensive front for Philly.
Yeah, what Philly has basically resigned to do, especially if Travis Kelce rotates out of the game, is they're stacking the box, playing man-to-man coverage on the outside, and challenging us as wide receivers. My guy can cover your guy before or longer than you will be able to protect Patrick Mahomes.
Again, no Xavier Worthy. Rice suspended, obviously. Worthy, though, no surgery. Practice this week. Hopefully back next week. They go blitz. Mahomes on the hot. Comes near side at the 40. Kelce, 45. Stiff arms the Eagle defender and out of bounds. On the hot read against the blitz. A gain of 23 yards to Travis Kelce. He stiff-armed Cooper DeJean. It's a first down for the Chiefs in Eagle territory.
Yeah, great physical play and more disciplined route running. You have 2 shallow crosses, creates a pick, and no way Cooper DeJean can fight through the traffic there. And then the physicality, get physical on the sideline. Travis Kelce, take him for a ride. on our sideline for a first down.
Longest play of the game for Kansas City at 23 yards to Kelce. He did have a 14-yarder early on 4th and 4, led to the Chiefs' touchdown. Chiefs down 3 late in the third quarter. Play action fake. Rolling to the right is Mahomes. Trying to get to the edge. He'll scramble and out of bounds. But he'll gain short yardage. Just 3 to the 41 of Philly. Jahad Campbell, again, a fast young defense for Philly to prevent a big play there.
Yeah, it's a tough play to run into the boundary. Short side of the field. Good hustle. Take what they give you.
Carter was on the chase as well in the Pro Bowl last year. Their front is Georgia, Houston Christian. Second down and 7. Chiefs down 3 at 3 minutes to go, third quarter at the Eagle 41. Tight triangle to the left of Mahomes. That's the wide side of the field. Mahomes comes to the short side. Wants Hollywood Brown, who makes the catch with an Eagle draped all over him at the 36-yard line and a gain of 5. I mean, Brown had Campbell and Adoree Jackson draped all over the back of his head, and he still caught the football.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Not sure why there wasn't a flag thrown. He was over the top of him on the back. Little second base throw. The only place to be able to complete that pass.
3rd and 1 Chiefs at the Eagle 35. Philly leads 13-10 at 2:22 to go in the third quarter. Kareem Hunt in the lineup now as running back. Audible called by Mahomes. He's 3 by 1, but he now motions Noah Gray to the near side. Kareem Hunt gets it on a 1-yard run. He's got more than that. He needed 1. He's got a 1.5 yards. Zach Bond was there, but the power of Kareem Hunt at 220 pounds, enough to give the Chiefs a new set of downs.
Yeah, they attacked the line of scrimmage trying to disrupt the run game, but the powerful legs of Kareem Hunt comes through. Short yardage goal line. I love the ball in his hands.
Eagles by a field goal. They have 10 points to Philadelphia on short fields. In fact, Kansas City's drive, a 69-yard touchdown drive in 10 plays. Chiefs down 3, but they got 1st and 10 at the Eagle 33. After motioning 3 by 1 eligible. Play action fake. They sprint to the left side. Throw left boundary. Caught at the 25-yard line. Catch and a juke move. Hollywood Brown with a gain of 12 yards. Pinned against the sideline, but then he jukes the defender, Cooper DeJean, and gets a Kansas City first down at the 23-yard line of Philly.
Yeah, this is just an RPO. Run pass option. We're running a hitch route on the outside. Hollywood Brown started the game with that same route. Now it's working in the third quarter.
2 big catches on this drive by Hollywood Brown, and tough catches. Kansas City, 1st and 10. 22.5-yard line of the Eagles. 56 seconds to go, third quarter. 13-10. Philadelphia with the lead. Tight left, 2 receivers, 2 running backs with Mahomes. They're going to give it to Pacheco, trying left. And the Eagles defeat all the blockers on the left side of the Chiefs. Jalen Carter. And a loss of 2 for Kansas City, trying to go off tackle left. And that, let's see the play clock. No, the Chiefs have to snap it before the end of the third quarter here. Play clock at 25, game clock at 28. 2nd down and 12 for Kansas City at the Philly 24. Tenth play of the drive for Kansas City. Barring penalty, could be the last play, should be the last play of the third quarter. Mahomes, Pacheco back there with it. Mahomes, left side throw, caught on the far side. Tyquan Thornton with the catch. Again pinned against the sideline. The Chiefs are going after Adoree Jackson. They're attacking him. It's a gain of 10 yards, but they're 2 yards short of the first down. They get to the Eagle 14-yard line, but the loss of 2 on first down is going to make it 3rd and 2 when we return. It's the Eagles, and really, it's a match of the last 3 Super Bowl champions. 13-10 Philly going to the 4th. You know, Kingdom, what you got to do. You're listening to the exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Moms and dads, do you wish you could know where your kids' shoes are at all times? Now you can with Skechers' newest Apple AirTag compatible sneakers, Find My Skechers. It's the latest genius invention from Skechers, the comfort technology company. With Find My Skechers, there's a clever hidden AirTag compartment under the shoe's insole. You just pull up the insole and pop in the AirTag. It's sleek, secure, and your child can't feel it or see it. Then you can check where your kids' shoes are on the Find My app. Imagine that. Just one look at the phone and you can see where your kids' shoes are. No more wondering or worrying. It's as easy as that. Plus, they're machine washable and durable, so they're long-lasting. And Find My Skechers are available for boys and girls. Look, we all know Skechers is famous for comfort, and now they're giving us comfort of mind when it comes to our kids. Get Find My Skechers, Skechers' newest Apple AirTag compatible sneakers at Skechers.com, a Skechers store near you, or wherever kids' shoes are sold. Apple AirTag sold separately.
Is your organization committed to helping your community become healthier? Apply to become Certified Healthy. The Certified Healthy Oklahoma program is a free, voluntary certification to showcase organizations committed to implementing policies and programs to help Oklahomans eat better, move more, and be tobacco-free. Learn more and apply at oklahoma.gov/certified healthy. Applications are open now through November 1st.
Welcome back to the GEHA Sports Desk. I'm Joshua Briscoe. Only two other games in town right now. It's been a busy day in the NFL. The Arizona Cardinals up on the Carolina Panthers 27-9, and the Denver Broncos with a 5-point lead over the Indianapolis Colts 28-23. Biggest news in the NFL today, Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow left with a toe injury. Paul Dehner Jr. of The Athletic reported that Burrow was, quote, walking through the locker room in a walking boot with a single crutch after the game. Next week's opponent, the New York Giants, fell today in overtime 40-37. Now let's send it back out to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium to Mitch Holthus and Dana Hughes.
And it's 13-10. The Chiefs are in the Kansas Lottery red zone. Download the Kansas Lottery Play on app. Let's play. 13-10 Eagles. Chiefs 3rd and 2 at the 14 of Philly. It's time for the Chiefs Kingdom to put the hammer down. 3rd and 2, deep in territory of the Eagles. Handoff goes to Pacheco, trying to churn his legs. Shoved back. Appears to be shy of the first down. Joshua Uche, last year with the Chiefs, stops Pacheco just shy of the first down. The Chiefs could tie it with a field goal. Remember, they made a 4th down on their touchdown drive in the first half. They missed a 4th down that led to the go-ahead field goal early in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're going to opt to roll the dice again. 4th down and less than a yard. This is about will and determination here.
4th down on a yard. Kansas City in an offset eye here. At a fullback is Kareem Hunt. Long count, they give it off. Kareem Hunt inside out of the fullback position on the trap. He gets to the 10. That's a first down. Kareem Hunt means so much to this team. Yes. And the Chiefs have first down and goal to go at the 10, down 13-10.
Quick hitting play, quick snap, catches the defense off guard just a bit. Looks like we got a Eagle down on the field, injured.
It's Jordan Davis. The Chiefs are on the offset eye. Kind of trap action to get Kareem Hunt the first down. But Jordan Davis, one of the best defenders in the NFC, is down for the Eagles. 13-10 Philly. We're just a minute into the fourth quarter on the Kansas City Chiefs radio network.
How to keep clean at a tailgate with Club Car Wash. Tip number 1, stand up and lean over your plate while eating to keep those gnarly nacho cheese stains at bay. And cool it on the dipping sauces. A single dunk is plenty. Double dunking is a dangerous game. The best way to keep clean at a tailgate, however, is to bring your vehicle to Club Car Wash on game day. Leave the messes to the masses in the parking lot and get game day ready with Club Car Wash.
Club Car Wash. Join the club.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than Saquon Barkley, the NFL's reigning leading rusher. I'm also the NFL's leading husher. Shh, hush up back there. Wow, I might have just set the hushing record. Well, almost. For your insurance and financial needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Investment Services Corporation, member FINRA, Columbus, Ohio.
For years, everyone thought Verizon had the best network, because they did. But now the best mobile network in the U.S. is T-Mobile. T-Mobile's network has the most advanced 5G, with more towers, and their signal reaches further than ever. So you can text and Insta-Talk and say, you won't believe where I am.
T-Mobile has the best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025. See T-Mobile.com/network.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game.
This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm. Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me."
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Chiefs football is brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Find an agent for your auto, home, and life at shelterinsurance.com. And by Hy-Vee, proud official grocery sponsor of the Kansas City Chiefs.
14:01 to go in the game. Eagles 13, Chiefs 10. Chiefs this current drive, 12 plays, 70 yards. They just converted 4th down. And short, Kareem Hunt stays in on 1st and goal at the 10, trying to power right. He'll get to the 6. He gets hit high and low, but still moves forward. Andrew Makuba, the rookie safety, was there to prevent further advancement. But the Chiefs in a tough spot here. 1st and goal, but at the 10, the hardest place to cash in, goal to go.
And things get condensed down there. Everybody is within about 8 to 9 yards of the line of scrimmage, so not much you can do but just try to power through if you're going to run the ball.
Jordan Davis out. Looks like a cramp hamstring, but the Chiefs 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line, down 13 to 10. Now they motion Kareem Hunt, orbit Roshan Kareem Hunt around Mahomes. Mahomes throws a slant. It is that's going to be intercepted off the deflection in the end zone. Intercepted off a deflection. Makuba with the interception and up the sideline, and a touchdown gets saved by Josh Simmons. It would have been a 102-yard interception return for a pick 6. But the Chiefs went on a quick in route, a yard deep in the end zone. The pass got deflected a bit, but Kelce had the ball off of his right hand and shoulder and into the arms of the defensive back. And it was Andrew Makuba, and the Eagles get a gigantic red zone stop on the first turnover of the year on Kansas City. 12:56 to go in the game, 13-10 Eagles. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football.
Need something to read or keep your kids entertained? Log on to the Metro Library's website, find a book, and swing by for curbside pickup when it's ready. While you're home reading, kids can still enjoy story time or do crafts with Miss Kate by watching them online or on our Facebook or Instagram. What about doing research on your family's history or just need help finding a good book? We've got librarians standing by to help you out with our Book a Librarian online service. We're Metro Library, and we're here for you.
Hi, it's me, Flo, here to tell you that with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, you get 24/7 protection, so you're covered no matter where the day takes you.
Even bad hair day?
Yep.
And tree branch fell on my car day?
Especially that day. Progressive has you covered 24/7 for your home and auto.
How about thought it was chicken, but it was tuna day? Or overnight construction outside my bedroom day?
Those days too.
Great, because that was each day this week.
Been there. Well, at least your home and auto are covered every day with Progressive.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states.
This is Coach Orvis. Join me and D. Wright for Prep Zone.
Every week, we are your source for high school scores and live reports. It's highlights from the bright lights with conversations and more. It's the Prep Zone.
Friday nights from 10 to 11 on OKC Sports Radio 105.3.
The Chiefs Radio Network is dedicating today's broadcast to Dan Israel, an entrepreneur, an innovator, a creator.
Mitch Holtz is back. Along with Dana Hughes, Josh Klingler, the Chiefs were 6 yards away from taking the lead. Instead, a pass that went off the hands and shoulder of Kelce goes into the arms of Makuba of the Eagles, and he returns it out to the 41-yard line. The Chiefs get no points and trail 13-10, still with 12:56 to go in the game.
Chiefs fans relive the team's historic journey to Super Bowl 59 during the 2024 season, as told through unprecedented access to players, coaches, and staff, as well as learn about the Chiefs organization's humble beginnings under Chiefs founder Lamar Hunt. Stream The Kingdom now on ESPN and Disney+.
Defense has done an excellent job. They've had the short field. 9 snaps for Philly, just 29 yards in this half. But now a huge interception by Philadelphia off the hand and shoulder of Kelce has given Philly 1st and 10 after an interception return to its own 41. They'll be in the pistol. Jalen Hurts is going to go in a little quick toss near side to Barkley. The Chiefs stand him up. Chanel, great job, and a flag thrown is late at the end of the play. It will be a gain of 1 pending the penalty. Let's go to Josh Klingler on the sideline.
Our field reports presented by Missouri Tourism. However you vacation, Missouri has you covered, because in Missouri, there's a Mo for every MO. Find yours at visitmo.com. Was watching Travis Kelce after that play,
Personal
guys.
foul, face mask, defense number 54. 15-yard penalty,
Ooh.
First down.
Going to be on Leo Chanel. Kelce was walking basically down the Chiefs sideline between the 30 and 30, just back and forth, back and forth. No one said a word to him. He was staring off into the distance. Andy Reid finally came over and gave him a little tap on the backside and said, get back after it. Sat back down with his teammates, but you could tell he's wearing that last turnover.
The Chiefs stuffed the first down run, but a 15-yard penalty gives Philly the ball at the 43 of Kansas City. 12:37 to go in the game. Now they line up in like a rock and L look here out of the shotgun position. But they line up left side with power. They toss it that way to the power side. 45-40, Barkley. Spun to the ground, but he'll gain yardage to the Kansas City 36 and pick up 7 yards. Charles Omenihu had to defend the outside against a loaded-up left side run by the Eagles.
Yeah, and that last penalty, they called it against Leo Chanel. It was actually Charles Omenihu that grazed the face mask of Saquon Barkley.
Second down 3. Philly with the ball at the 36 of Kansas City. 13-10 Philadelphia. Devontae Smith comes in motion. They give it off. No, they don't. They go on a little RPO play. They go left side to the tight end, Kylan Granson, and he's got a first down. First time they've run that play this afternoon, and it works for a first down to the 31 of Kansas City.
When the run game is working, that's when play action is prominent.
And they're going tempo. Brian Cook made the last tackle. 1st and 10 Eagles at the 31 of the Chiefs. 11:30 to go in the game. Eagles lead 13-10. They're going to give it off. Barkley tries to cut it back and can't. Tranquil's there. Wraps him up. Good low tackle. Got help from Omenihu. This will go as no gain on first down.
And the mindset here for defense has to be, if you can't get a turnover, force another field goal attempt. We live and die by the rules, whether we're here at home or on the road. Shouldn't be able to go into another person's house and win by field goals. So making it a 6-point game, can't give up a first down here.
13-10 Eagles. 2nd and 10 at the Chief 31. Empty backfield for Hurts. A threat to run it on designed runs out of this formation. Tight triangle way to his right. Hurts will throw a slant, and it's deflected and almost intercepted. The Chiefs almost got it back. McDuffie was defending the slant against A.J. Brown left, and Jaden Hicks was oh so close to an interception.
Yeah, that's the break we needed. We were just talking about it off air. We need those miscues to be able to pop into our hands just like they were able to get in the end zone on that last drive.
3rd and 10 Philadelphia at the Kansas City 31. 10:42 to go in the game. Philadelphia leads 13-10.
Watch a screen here or a draw.
2 for 9 are the Eagles on 3rd down. After Hurts was 6 of 6 passing against the Cowboys in week 1. They send A.J. Brown in motion to the left side. Chiefs sell out blitz again. Fade route near side. Devontae Smith gets to the football and locates it against Trent McDuffie and makes the catch on a fade. It's just a 27-yard. It's almost like an alley-oop in basketball. He's just hoping his guy gets it, and he did. It was Devontae Smith, not the bigger A.J. Brown, and he does so against Trent McDuffie.
Yeah, they run a fade route from the inside slot, so there's a lot more space to the sideline, not like your conventional fade outside the numbers. That gives them enough opportunity, enough space to make the adjustment there. It's a tough break. Not bad coverage there by Trent McDuffie.
First down, goal to go for the Eagles at the 3-yard line. They're almost automatic with this. They give it off Barkley, and he gets nailed in the backfield. Chris Jones got penetration. It's a loss on the play for the Eagles back at the 5. 9:43 to go in the game. 13-10 Philadelphia.
Still got to have the same mindset. If you can't get a turnover, force a field goal here. Great penetration by Chris Jones and Charles Omenihu.
Hurts, again, 57 rushing touchdowns as a quarterback, the best in NFL history. Such a threat here with goal to go at the 5-yard line. 3-yard, 3-point lead for Philadelphia. Wide receiver tucked in behind the right tackle. They give it to Barkley. Push, left side. And the Chiefs stack him up, but he's to the 1-yard line and in tush-push territory. Derek Nottie kept him short of the end zone. 3rd down, goal to go for the Eagles, and they will mark it at about the 1.5.
That's a tough break again. 1st down for the Eagles is always 1st and 8 because of that tush push that they have in their arsenal.
Really closer to the 2 than the 1, but it doesn't matter much when you get tush-push range.
Left side.
3rd down, goal to go. Hurts looking to tush-push it up 13-10. Long count here by Hurts. Tries it. The snap wasn't clean, but Hurts gets it and pushes forward short of the goal line. It'll be 4th down and just inches from a touchdown, with the Eagles leading 13-10 at 8:18 to go in the game. And that snap wasn't clean that time, but Hurts able to athletically get it back.
And some early movement at the line of scrimmage. They just have this down to an art here, but we've stopped this before with Josh Allen in the playoffs. This is the time to do it.
They line up. Juergens over the football. Hurts again lines up tush push. 4th down and goal to go. And now timeout called. Ooh, a challenge flag. What's the red flag on the field for on the far side? They're going to say timeout here by Philly, though.
The ruling on the field is the quarterback was short of the goal line. Philadelphia has challenged that ruling.
Nick Sirianni, the former Chiefs assistant on the staff.
We are privileged.
Todd Haley. Philadelphia, Sirianni comes running down to throw the challenge flag. We'll see. We come back. 7:53 to go in the game. 13-10 Philadelphia on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
For over 86 years, GEHA has offered medical and dental benefits designed to meet the unique needs of federal employees and retirees, military retirees and their families. With over 2 million members and growing, GEHA continues to serve those members and families who serve all of us every day. GEHA, your friend in federal since 1937, and the proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
That is the sound of bacon sizzling, of fresh vegetables being chopped for a made-to-order omelet, and the grill being fired up for one of the juiciest burgers around. Hungry yet? Hy-Vee Market Grill is better than ever, with mouth-watering new menu items for breakfast and lunch. Whether you dine in, get it to go, or have it delivered, the best breakfast and lunch is at Hy-Vee Market Grill. Open daily 6 a.m. to 2 p.m.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by engineering breakthrough technology, redefining Built Ford Tough, and never settling for second best. But what's really made Ford F-Series the #1 selling trucks in America is you. Ford F-Series, Built Ford Tough. Based on 1977 to 2024 calendar year total sales.
Yellowstone, the epic Montana ranching drama, is now a Kansas Lottery scratch ticket with a top prize of $25,000. Enter tickets into play on for a chance to win a tour of the Yellowstone set or attend a franchise premiere. See kslottery.com for details.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to supporting those who serve our communities. We believe that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best. We believe.
13-10 Philadelphia. 4th down and goal to go. Less than a yard to go for a touchdown. Philly, the best tush-push team in the history of the league. They did lose a timeout on a challenge, though. Philly thought they had a touchdown on 3rd down. They didn't get it. And now Kansas City digging in. And it's gone left every time, hasn't it, Dana?
Gone left every time.
They're up on the football as Hurts on 4th down and goal to go, trying to push on the left side. Did he get it? Did he get in? Touchdown, Philadelphia. At 7:48 to go in the game, Philadelphia now has a 19-10 lead, their biggest lead of the game.
Such an almost impossible play to stop, especially how the Philadelphia Eagles run this play. Usually over the left guard tackle gap. They get to the line of scrimmage quickly. Just so much force, and there's movement every single time. We are privy to the instant replay, and Andy Reid, during that timeout, Mitch, was in the ear of the officials talking about the early movement by the left side of the offensive line. Lane Johnson is over there, and to no avail. These guys move so early. It's just surprising that the officials can't pick that up.
Jay Kelly will try the extra point. He's had 2 50-plus yard field goals in this game. And the Eagles have a 20-10 lead. They led 7-0, 7-3. Then the Chiefs took a 10-7 lead, then a 10-10 tie at halftime. But now the Eagles with 10 unanswered here in the second half.
Chiefs fans, Tickets for Less has the lowest prices on Chiefs tickets and parking passes for every home game. Save big with promo code Chiefs Radio on your next order. Every seat holds a story. Find yours at ticketsforless.com.
10-play, 59-yard drive after the 43-yard interception return. The Chiefs were 6 yards away from going in to take the lead. A pass went off the hands of Travis Kelce on a quick slant right at the goal line, and the ball then bounced up off his shoulder and into the arms of Makuba, the safety of the Eagles. Andrew Makuba returned it out to 41-yard line, and now in a 10-play, 59-yard drive, a tush push on fourth down. The Eagles lead 20-10. Still 7:48 to go in the game.
Don't make one mistake, two mistakes, mentally or physically, Mitch. This is an opportunity. Travis Kelce has to put that play as ancient history. Now, here's what I would say about this offense on this drive. The longest play we've had has been 23 yards to Travis Kelce. Not very many chunk plays. Now, there haven't been very many options to throw chunk plays, maybe because of the pass rush, etc.
And their zone scheme. They do a lot of zone.
Exactly, and I'm sure now up by 2 scores, they're going to employ a defense to make you dink and dunk. But if there's an opportunity for a home run, we got to be willing to take it.
Let's go to Josh Klingler.
What hurts too, guys, is every either non-conversion or mistake is then turned into a drive with points the other way. The field goal from Butker that was no good. Eagles go down and score a touchdown. The fourth down conversion they couldn't get led to the short field. Again, that was a hold, kind of, but it was a 50-yard field goal, ended up in points. And then obviously off the turnover down near the Chiefs' goal line, the Eagles able to go the other direction and turn it into points. Fine line game. You don't convert and the other team does. That's why we're down 10.
Yeah, but you just described what a champion does.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs have done that too. If there's a crack in the door, you take advantage of it, particularly when you have a game that this tight between these. Again, the last 3 Super Bowl champions are on this field. Chiefs with back-to-back, and then the Eagles winning last year.
Big kick return opportunity here.
Nico Remigio back along with Brashard Smith. Last week, the Chiefs were 6th in the NFL in kick returns because they had these 2 guys in particular. Had some big returns against the Chargers. Spinning kick comes to the near side. Brashard Smith will take it. He's at the numbers, now veers to the right side, and he's going to be hit, and he gets up to the 27-yard line at the right hash.
The ball could have landed in the end zone, which would have been huge from a field position standpoint, but it's so tough. I've been back there where you have to kind of know where you are, but at the same time, you're focusing on catching the football.
And it's a rookie. It'll come. 20-10 Philadelphia. 7:43 to go in the game. The Chiefs take over. First and 10 of their own 26. They got all the way to the Eagles' 6 last time and had a turnover. Chiefs are 3 wide. You hear Mahomes barking out the call. He's got time. He's scrambling to the near side, pump faking, and now he runs out of room and time. Chased out by Jahad Campbell. Gain of 3 yards.
Eagles have 2 deep coverage. They're basically running either a soft 2 deep or cover 4 So it takes away a lot of the play towards the sideline.
Jordan Davis is hurt again. That cramp he had in the hamstring, they were working on it. That's coming out again.
So tough to play. That was one of the more frustrating defenses from a backfield standpoint, is that soft 2 cover 4, because you can't run out routes. You really can't run hook routes because they squat down.
But you got to make the tough squat catches and just keep moving the chain. 2nd and 7, Chiefs at their own 29. Mahomes comes near side, and the pass is incomplete. Kelce, the intended receiver, the pass was low near his knees, but it's incomplete, and the Chiefs have 3rd and 7 now at their own 29.
It gets jostled just a bit by Zach Braun. It goes right off of his hands. He's right at the sticks there. Might have been close to a first down.
Chiefs down 20-10. Need this one at 7:12 to go in the game. 3rd and 7 on the near hash. 5 defenders on the line of scrimmage for the Eagles, and they bring up delayed blitz. Mahomes goes middle, and the pass is incomplete. Noah Gray running an in-cut was there and defended. And the Chiefs are 3 and out after the Eagles' touchdown at 7:09 to go in the game.
They're going to opt to punt the ball here. 7:09 left. Chiefs still have all 3 of their timeouts.
And the 2-minute warning.
So
Matt Arizer's been good today. In fact, he slipped the field twice. 62 and a 48. Jahan Dotson back to take this punt. Ariza loads it up and kicks it away. Hammers it. Backpedaling is Dotson at his own 3-yard line. Stops, gets a block from the gunner. Now trying to recover the Chiefs, and they ankle tackle him at the 15 as James Winchester gets the tackle. The pride of the Choctaw Nation on a 69-yard punt, 11 yards on the return, and Winchester gets the tackle. And so the Eagles backed up at 6:57 to go in the game. They lead, though, 20-10. Ball will be at their own 16.
That's what you call flipping the field. Now it's up to the defense. Again, we had a tipped pass that almost was intercepted earlier by Jaden Hicks. Not sure if the Eagles will roll the dice here, being up by 2 scores. They'll probably run the ball or go to the sideline with their passes. They got to be ready for it.
Let's go to Josh Klingler.
Injury update from the Philadelphia sideline, guys. Jordan Davis, who was in and out of the game, it looked like a hamstring cramp, came out of the game, got stretched out, came back in for one play, went back out. They've now taken him back to the locker room.
Man, that guy that big, you got to be careful trying to put him back in. You'd think it's a cramp. It could lead to bigger issues.
Yes, true.
No pun intended. At the conclusion of the game, stay tuned. At the postgame report, Joshua Briscoe. And the postgame report brought to you by Flight by Yingling. 20-10, Eagles at 6:57 to go in the game, but the punt by Ariza of 69 yards and covered by James Winchester has the Eagles their second worst field position start of the game at their own 16-yard line. This is the 9th Eagles possession.
And this is where you have to be disciplined. You know it's going to be a predominantly run situation here as they got the time on their side and up by 2 scores, but you and I've talked about it a lot, but you've seen it as well. When the defensive tackle tries to do the defensive end's job or the defensive end tries to do the linebacker's job and their responsibilities go out the window, that's where you get big plays in the run game. So discipline has to be at the forefront of their minds now.
And they've got Saquon Barkley last year, counting the playoffs, 2,504 yards on the ground, the most in NFL history. In the regular season, he had 2,005. That was the 8th most in history, and obviously he was the NFL Offensive Player of the Year. He also had 7 60-plus runs last year, Danon.
Yep.
That's the most in a season in NFL history. The Chiefs now in 2 straight games against him have kept him from that. Just under 7 minutes remain in the game. 20-10, Philadelphia. The Chiefs had a chance to take the lead, but a pass on a quick slant at the goal line ricocheted off the hands of Travis Kelce off his shoulder, and an interception return of 41 yards for the Eagles led to the 2-score lead. 1st and 10 now, Philadelphia. Under center, Jalen Hurts. Barkley, hands on his knees as the running back. They'll run it weak side. He tries to cut it back left, runs into his own man, and then gets drilled at the 20-yard line, but still picks up 4 yards. Karlaftis again defending the backside cut.
Just watch on this play when you talk about wins and losses. See whose body is facing the sideline when they're running that lead draw downhill, and see whose body is facing upfield, square to the line of scrimmage.
6:30 to go in the game. Eagles 20, Chiefs 10. Chiefs led at 1 point, 10-7. 2 tight ends. Balance, single back there in the pistol here. The running back. Barkley lines up behind Hurts on 2nd and 6. At his own 20, they run it right again. And Barkley powers forward to the 24-yard line. He is short of the line to gain of 2 yards. Jalen Watson and Ashton Gelati. They're almost running right every time now. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Chiefs football. .540 left in the game. Chiefs down 10. 3rd down. 1 yard to go. Philadelphia, you know what they're going to do. They just scored a touchdown on a tush push. They have 3rd and 1 here. Long count, maybe trying to draw the Chiefs off. Hurts goes left again. And Andy Reid is wanting a false start penalty on the Eagles' offensive line.
Barrett, Chris Jones back in the ear of him as well. I don't know how much more clear you can see it.
Oh, my goodness.
Early, the lineman is moving, and there's no excuse for that right there. He's talking to him in the mouth, in the ear.
4th down and a yard. 4th and a yard for the Eagles at their own 25. 20-10, Philly. Well, they're going to say 1st down. They do give him the 1st down, and now they get it switched out. They do move the chains. At 4:45 to go in the game. 20-10, Philly out of the offset eye. Toss near side, play stopped.
Before the ball was snapped, timeout, Philadelphia.
Second
of the half.
Be the second charge timeout. They lost the challenge.
30-second timeout.
But one thing about the tush push is the linemen, there's so much congestion. The linesmen are at the sideline.
Yeah.
And they're trying to look in down the line of scrimmage. And it's almost like you need a microscope to see that. But obviously the replay showed it. And just a miss by the official on 3rd down and 1, or it would have been 3rd and 6.
Yeah. There's no excuse for that. I mean, that one was clear as day, and Andy is in the ear of the officials right on our sideline, the short side of the field.
Please reset the game clock to 4:46.
20-10 Eagles. Please. 4 more seconds put back on the clock. And the Chiefs led 10-7 after a Mahomes scramble and a touchdown. A 58-yard field goal at the buzzer to end the half by Elliott. Then he got a 51-yard field goal after the Chiefs went for it on 4th and 1 and got stuffed at their own 36. But then the Chiefs had a chance to take the lead. 2nd and goal at the 6. A quick slant to Kelce. Ricocheted off his hand and shoulder and was intercepted. Now the Eagles have a new set of downs. 1st and 10 at their own 26. Atu just signed. Into block, Barkley. Saquon stuffed. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a half yard. Tranquil and Karlaftis there.
Chiefs going to have to use one of their timeouts here. Likely use 3 of them consecutively. Got to get a stop, get the ball back.
Timeout, Kansas City. Their 1st of the half. 30-second timeout.
Football is between the 26 and 27-yard line at the near hash. 4:42 remaining in the game. Philadelphia leading 20-10. Again, Philly so far, 3 big circumstances. The Chiefs missed a 58-yard field goal. That gave them a short 52-yard touchdown drive. Their only first half touchdown. Then the Chiefs failed to make it on 4th down and 1 early in the 3rd quarter. That led to a field goal for Philly, and then the Chiefs had a chance to take the lead. An interception off a ricochet led to a 41-yard interception return and a short field touchdown. 2nd down, 9. Eagles ball at their own 26.5. They stay in the pistol. Again, they run near side. Goes to Barkley, trying to cut it back. Nowhere to go. In fact, he loses a yard. Jerry Tillery and Chris Jones stretch it out. Andy Reid immediately calls timeout at 4:37 to go in the game. And it's 3rd and 10 for the Eagles at their own 26-yard line.
Great pursuit, good discipline, gap integrity by the defensive lineman trying to string the ball out. As I mentioned in my keys, force Saquon to stop and restart. You're going to have more success. They get it done.
Again, they've held Barkley in check in this game, running the ball. Barkley, not like last year, you get those big gashing runs, but they got to do it again. 21 carries, 79 yards. Saquon Barkley does have a 13-yard touchdown run. 3rd and 10. Philadelphia at their own 26, 20-10 Philly.
Look for the fade route on the sideline. Doubt that they'll try to throw the ball. If they do, probably not in the middle of the field.
Looking maybe to throw it here. They will throw it on 3rd and 10. Short drop. They come sideline. Catch made, but inbounds. Frankel with the catch on Grant Calcaterra. It's short of a first down. The Eagles have to punt. They needed 10, gain 6.
3rd and final timeout.
And the Chiefs use their last timeout.
30 seconds.
At 4:32 to go in the game, down 20-10. The 2-minute warning still can stop the clock, but the Chiefs are going to get the football back.
Still a lot of football left to be played here. 4 minutes, 32 seconds is a lot of time, especially as you mentioned. 2-minute warning. If you're able to get a big punt return here, score quickly, it changes a lot of things.
Remigio back to take this punt. Braden Mann has been good as a punter. 3 years with the Jets, and now in his 3rd year with the Eagles. Good snap back to him, punts it away, angles it to the near side. Running up is Remigio and calls for a fair catch and takes it on the run at his own 30-yard line. And now Jaden Hicks mixing it up with an Eagle. They finally separate it. Just under 40 yards on the punt at 4:24 to go in the game, 20-10 Philadelphia.
Now, Mitch, I know we don't see this around the NFL often, but down by 2 scores with 4 minutes, 24 seconds left, no timeouts. The thought process of getting into field goal range and kicking quickly, does that come into play as opposed to trying to drive the field for a touchdown? Just food for thought there.
Well, it could. But only one time to stop the clock, but you need 2 scores anyway. And Mahomes is in trouble. Cannot escape. Sacked at the 25, a loss of 3. Moro Ojomo and Nolan Smith Jr. Mahomes trying to get the guys up on the football quickly. 2nd and 13 after the sack, loss of 3.
Yeah, just a 4-man rush there. They can pin their ears back. They know it's pass.
2 deep zone by the safeties. Mahomes pump fakes once. Now he's going long. He's got a man wide open and overthrows him. Wide open. It would have been a touchdown. Tyquan Thornton got behind the coverage. It would have been a 75-yard touchdown. The Eagles bite on the double move and get by with a long incompletion.
Yeah, the defensive back responsible for that deep third was tripped by his own teammate.
3rd and 13, Kansas City at its own 25. Blitz to the right of Mahomes. Now he'll launch it to the near side. The pass is broken up. Mitchell breaking it up. The pass intended for Hollywood Brown, but a flag thrown back at the point of the pass. Hang on at 3:50 to go in the game. The Eagles lead 20-10. Alex Kemp talks to his umpire and confers on the call. The umpire of this crew, Brandon
Personal
Ellison.
Foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 30. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Enormous break for Kansas City at 3:50 to go. So the Eagles just got a big break. It would have been a 75-yard touchdown. Now the Chiefs get a personal foul on the Eagles. That gives them 15 yards and a first down. It'll put it up to the Chiefs' own 40. Again, the Eagles lead by 10, just under 4 minutes to go in the game.
And depending how this game unfolds, you've got to look back at the missed opportunities.
First down and 10 for Mahomes at his own 40. 2 by 2 are the receivers for the Chiefs in the formation. Mahomes again in the pocket, steps up, slings it incomplete. Going on the run, Noah Gray diving for the ball, but it was to his right and low, And the Chiefs have 2nd and 10 at their own 40 down 10.
I don't have a problem with the incompletions. If it's going to be a short gain here, unless you're able to get quickly into field goal range and maybe start discussing that on the sideline if you're Andy Reid and Matt Nagy, incompletions aren't that bad.
Chiefs down 10, out of timeouts. Twist by the Eagles in the middle. Mahomes launching it again, right sideline. One-on-one play, right side, and the pass is going to be broken up by Adoree Jackson. And intended to Tyquan Thornton at the right boundary. And again, Mahomes launching it down the field, this time to the right side. And again, Thornton, the intended receiver, on an out and up.
Yeah, it looked like he tried to initiate some contact there. But he could have had a play on the ball. His helmet came off.
3:36 to go in the game. Chiefs are down 10. They need 10 yards to get a first down. Juju Smith-Schuster sprints to the right side. 3 eligible receivers right, 1 to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun retreating, now moving to his right. Throws on the run, pass is caught on the right side by Remigio. And he's down to the 39 of the Eagles near the boundary and a gain of 21 yards and a Chiefs first down.
Great job by Patrick Mahomes buying time. Now hurry up offense.
Ball at the 39 of Philadelphia. Chiefs need 2 scores. Mahomes again stepping up, pump faking. Gets just to the 35, gains 4 yards on a scramble. Juwan Taylor is maybe holding on this play. It is. It's going to be on Juwan Taylor for a hold at right tackle.
Holding. Offense number 74. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
It'll be 1st and 20. A 21-yarder on 3rd and 10 to Remigio from Mahomes. And now the Chiefs down 20-10 at 1st and 20. And it'll back him up to the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Yeah, I think there's maybe a little bit of a tug there. He had his right hand on the backside, pulling down the shirt as Patrick vacated the pocket.
Reed Humphrey ready to snap it to Mahomes. Just in Eagles territory. Eagles lead 20-10. Mahomes again surveying the field. Has some time. He's going deep middle. He's got Thornton again. Thornton catches the ball this time. Touchdown! Kansas City! A 49-yard deep post. This time, Mahomes and Thornton do get to the sweet nectar of the end zone.
Just give your guy a chance. And Tyquan Thornton, another big play made here. Not a perfect throw, but Mitch, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be in the vicinity and catchable. Goes against the Quinyon Mitchell, their stud defensive back. Cardinal rule allowing the wide receiver to get behind you, up by 2 scores.
Now it's 20-16 Philadelphia. The PAT by Butker is good. Kansas City out of timeouts. There is the 2-minute warning, the only way the Chiefs can stop the clock. The Chiefs missed a 75-yard touchdown. They come right back and get a 49-yarder. It's 20-17 Eagles at 3 minutes to go in the game.
What a catch. Mitchell got his hands up in between the ball and the chest. Tyquan, great concentration, strong hands, reels it in. Now things change here. 3 minutes left. You get a stop, get the ball back. We've seen Patrick make some magic in the past. He may have an opportunity here.
6 plays, 72 yards. They thought they were going to have a chance last week against the Chargers, but they could not contain Justin Herbert on a 3rd and 14 play. And Mahomes never got the ball back in his hands in that loss 27-21 in Brazil.
Onside kick here.
You have to declare it. So you tell everybody in the world they're going to onside kick it. So you get back to a normal kick formation here. The kick will be at the 35, but the 10 guys on Butker's team are now lined up where the kickoffs lineup used to be. An onside kick try for Kansas City, down 20-17. Butker, onside kick, right. It's going to be gathered up by the Eagles at the 40-yard line. A.J. Brown, the veteran wide receiver, covers it up at the 40. At 2:59 to go in the game. But the Chiefs still have a chance to get the ball back down 20-17. If they can get a stop here, there would be some time left.
Yeah.
The 2-minute warning again is huge here.
Number 74 has reported eligible.
Fred Johnson is in.
Eligible.
Former Cincinnati Bengal, Tampa Bay Buccaneer. He'll be the 6th offensive lineman here as the Eagles will try to run out the clock at 2:59 to go in the game. Philly leads 20-17.
Well, here what you have defensively, Mitch, is the first two guys stop the churning legs of Saquon Barkley, and the next 2-3 guys go for the ball, try to rip the ball away from the ball carrier.
Hard to do against Barkley. They line up tackle over tackle to the right. They give it off to Barkley, trying to jump cut it left. He's at the 35, and he's near a first down. A gain of 9 yards on 1st and 10. He went left. Cook and Tranquil got there, but now the Eagles are only a yard from the first down, and they can burn up 2 snaps and then maybe try a long field goal, but they're just automatic on this. Again, last week against the Cowboys, 5 times they had 3rd and less than 4. They converted all 5. We've seen it today with the Eagles and the tush push. 25 seconds to the 2-minute warning. Eagles 20, Kansas City 17. Hurts will be under center. And now, wait a minute. Nick Bolton walking into the neutral zone. And I'm not sure what that was about. He walked into the neutral zone as the Eagles were getting up on the football.
I think he's trying to get an intentional penalty, give them the first down,
and stop the
clock. So could be a smart move.
Encroachment. Defense number 32. 5-yard penalty. That's enough for a first down.
But 2nd and 1 is impossible to defend against the Eagles, so smart play.
So the Eagles are talking about declining the penalty.
Decline. Remains 2nd down.
At least you try it.
Yeah.
But the Eagles can run 2nd down, 3rd down. They get to the 2-minute warning on 2nd down. And we'll see if they even try to attempt to get a first down here.
That's the other part.
And then try to get it on 3rd or 4th even. 20-17, Eagles. A huge play. The Chiefs were going in to take the lead at 17-13, but a deflection led to a 41-yard interception return.
If they call false start here, I'm going to lose it.
No false start call. Tush push Hurts. Looks like he's got the first down. Let's go back to the league meetings when there was a attempt to outlaw the tush push. But this is going to take it to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll have 1st and 10.
This is the 2-minute warning.
And they can in essence run out the clock.
And I will say this, I don't think that I believe that it should be outlawed for the main reason that what you're allowing the offense to do, you will not allow the defense to do. That's it. It doesn't matter that it's happening against us, that we lost the Super Bowl. All that stuff is.
Officials time.
I'm just saying, generally, as a football purist, the offense can do something, and normally you can combat that by the defense. And if the defense can't push their guys into a pile, then the offense shouldn't be able to.
2 minutes to go in the game. 20-17. Philadelphia with the lead. The 2-minute warning powered by your Midwest Ford dealers, driven by value. Official partner of the Kansas City Chiefs. Find your local Midwest Ford dealer at Ford.com. Now they're going to see if they made it or not. They did say a first down, but now an official virtual measurement. We saw this in the preseason. These are adventures. And your point, if you don't have a virtual spotting of the ball somewhere, some satellite in some other galaxy, then if the spot is inaccurate, I don't care how you measure it.
And then also you have to factor in, when does the official blow the whistle? Like at what point, where the ball is upon the official forward progress, when does it stop, etc.
Short by 6 inches. So 20-17 Eagles. And back to the Jim Carrey, Lauren Holly line in Dumb and Dumber. So you're saying there's a chance. It's like a 0-0-0-1 chance. At 3rd down and a yard, and the Eagles are 6 inches away from a first down. But false start, they call it against the Eagles, would back them up and stop the clock. And create 3rd and 6. They couldn't run out the clock at that point. At first down, the game ends. 20-17, Philadelphia.
Chiefs just got to try to make a play here. It's going to be tough. Game is tough.
Third down and 6 inches to go for a first down. And the game. Landon Dickerson, Jordan Mailata, Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen, Lane Johnson. After Jason Kelce retired, Jurgens moved over from guard to center again out of Beatrice, Nebraska for the Orangemen. He now becomes the key person here on getting a clean snap to Hurts. There was one snap that was not clean, but Hurts was able to gather it up. Tush push formation, Philadelphia. Hurts trying to power forward behind the line, and he's got it to 30. That'll end the game. There were opportunities for the Chiefs, big-time opportunities. But as Josh Klingler mentioned, and the Eagles. No, wait a minute. The Chiefs say they got the ball on a fumble? The Chiefs are saying they have the football, but the play was blown dead. I don't think there's any way the Chiefs are going to get the ball here. Unless you want a virtual measurement to see if the Chiefs got the ball at the end of the play.
He's still churning his legs. Do we see a football?
Do we see a signal yet for a first down? Again, this would have to be a New York review. We're inside of 2 minutes. So they did give the first down to the Eagles. If the ball is coming out, it would have to be a New York review while the clock ticks away here at 1:17.
Yeah, he's still churning.
Timeout, Philadelphia. Their third and final. This will be a 30-second timeout.
They call timeout to avoid the delay of game, but it's 1:13 to go, and the Chiefs can't stop the clock. Yeah. And Amena who's saying challenge it. Well, the Chiefs are out of timeouts, plus it's inside of 2 minutes anyway.
Yeah, so
this has got to be New York City looking at this. And looking at it.
Ooh, from that angle we're looking at, it looks like Leo Chanel has the ball. He's underneath, but Jalen Hurts still has a hand on it. So I don't know if a review would change it. Actually, that's Drew Tranquil.
I think there's enough there. Does Hurts still have the ball? Because he doesn't have it at the very, very end of that play. But there is no indication that New York is reviewing this. And Philadelphia is going to go to 2-0, and the Chiefs are going to go to 0-2 for the first time since 2014. Only the second time under Andy Reid in his 13 years the Chiefs will start 0-2. Eagles go to a knee, and they can run out the clock. 3 big points in this game. A missed 58-yard field goal allowed Philly to get a 52-yard 8-play drive and a Barkley run. 7 points there. Then the Chiefs had another opportunity. They had 4th down and 1 in their own territory early in the third quarter, could not make it at their own 36. But the defense held, but then Elliott had a 51-yard field goal. That put them up 13-10 after Elliott tied at 10-10 at the end of the half. And then the big one, Chiefs were going in to take the lead. And a slant to Kelce went off Kelce's hand and off his shoulder, and it was intercepted and returned for 41 yards by Andrew Makuba, the rookie safety, and the Eagles go to 2-0. And Patrick Mahomes, for the first time in his career, has lost 3 games in a row, losing the Super Bowl and then the first 2 games of this year. The Chiefs will lose it now 20-17 to the Philadelphia Eagles. And we'll begin our postgame after this on the Kansas City Chiefs Radio Network.
What makes for a great vacation? Depends on who you ask. Are you looking to get away or bring everyone together? Do you want to get outside and play or see a play at the plate? Fortunately, however you operate, I'm the destination you've been looking for. The name's Missouri, but you can call me Mo. And I have just one question. What's your MO? Come see me at visitmo.com.
Are you ready to get in the game with the Kansas City Chiefs and Shelter Insurance? You can win a VIP game day experience at Arrowhead Stadium, including tickets, parking, and a visit to the Chiefs radio booth to watch Mitch Holtis in action. Contact a Shelter Insurance agent and ask them to sign you up. For a list of participating agents and giveaway rules, visit shelterinsurance.com/get in the game for your chance to win. Shelter Insurance, proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs. Crown Royal, the official whiskey of the Kansas City Chiefs, is bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. An absurdly awesome 18-wheeler traveling to stadiums and